It did not work. It didn't. What? Standard emotes. Huh? Oh, you have to assign it or something. There's a whole new system to this. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome. Let's get that off and put the proper music on here. There we go. There we go in the chat. We've got it. New emote. Troll G for subscribers, of course, if you are a subscriber. Another weird problem, and I can barely even describe this, right? My OBS Studio software over on my second monitor is just flashing. The window thing, it's just flashing. I mean, it's the whole window just. I mean, I don't fucking know. Is there any avoiding random bullshit technical problems in this life? I don't think so. But hello! We've got Zenmos' legendary artwork Alfonso here. Because just as I was about to start the stream, I also remembered another element of dementia I had. Which was when Zenmos sent me that on the last stream. Or maybe even the one before at this point, I can't remember. I did say that I would put it in the thumbnail. But I didn't. And I will do it this time, hopefully, if I remember. Tomorrow morning, when this VOD will go out. That war in the last video was pure madness. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed Bavaria Part 18. I have been working my ass off the past few weeks, or the past month, to get the last 2 videos out, which have been 50 minutes plus each, eh? Well, have I not spoiled you for content? Don't spoil anything that happened in the plot of that video, in case people haven't watched it yet, please, but you can still talk about the video in general terms, and, you know, of course you can praise it if you so wish, if you think it's praiseworthy. I mean, that's up to you though, you know. Hello, Doe, Quarters of Whiskey, Alfonso, Pepper, Brady. Brady, you keep reacting with anime emotes to my video announcements, and I have to delete them. I'm not having that. I'm sorry. You know, well, I'm not sorry. You can enjoy anime all you want in your own home, to yourself, privately, but on my Discord server, it's not allowed. I also don't want my legendary beautiful video announcement pings to be hit by anime emotes in reaction. Okay? I know it was you. But yeah, hello everyone, great to be back. We are doing DoD Fanfork, continuing our Spain campaign. Last session we formed the map, the Hispanic Commonwealth Union, whatever. I mean, I've named it various things over the, you know, Hispanium Union, Hispanic Union, Spanish Union, Commonwealth. It's got a lot of different names, surely. Hello Hype, hello everyone. Hello Philippe. Philippe the 6th, isn't this you, this picture? I don't know. Yeah, when Zenmos posted this, people pointing out which king it was, but I don't know. I don't remember. Is this America MP or single? This is single player. You know, if you're new to the party, I've been doing single player streams on Vic 2 mainly for like half a year or longer, since about halfway through 2023. I switched mainly to single player. And there's many reasons for that, and I've gone over them ad infinitum on these streams. But that doesn't rule out that I might go back to multiplayer and do something eventually. Oh, for God's sake, the auto-moderator fucking censored Augie's word? I need to look at the auto-mod settings. Wait, hold on. I'm putting that in my to-do list right now. I'm going to look through a lot of settings on Twitch. I might add a lot more emotes as well, because I think we have more slots. So I'm going to add more emotes. And if we have any mods here, can we approve this message? Yeah, it's okay. I approved it. Right. I'm going to add that to my to-do list right now. I often, you know, the thing about streaming is, right, for me, again, this is another thing that goes to my dementia. Throughout loads of streams, I will always plan something, right? I'll always say, oh, I need to do that. I need to change that setting. I need to do that. In the middle of a stream, like 3 hours, 12 seconds in, right? And then of course I never do it because I forget, because the idea just came to me in the middle of a stream as a fleeting thing. It's not very good for remembering stuff, you know? And that's why I always say if someone has something to give me or something to like recommend me, they should post it in my DMs so that I remember it and look at it later. When I'm streaming, you know, that's actively what I'm doing. When someone says something in the chat and I say, oh, I'll do that, after that I move on to the next thing and I keep streaming, I keep playing, and then obviously I forget about it. It's my dementia, obviously. But now I will note this. If there is anything like actually important during a stream that someone raises, I do need to note it down because I will forget. Now, you're legally obligated to speak in Spanish. Portuguese is okay too. This country is actually more Portuguese than Spanish with the DoD lore. Although you wouldn't think that. Thing about it is, right, when you see Spain in DoD, you still automatically think Spain, modern Spanish. But in DoD, the concept of Spain is actually heavily Portuguese. Thank you so much, Philip the Sixth, for the Prime of 8 months. Cheers. Thank you. So yeah, it's actually more Portuguese or Galician or something, even though it's the same colour. Thank you, Lanticuco, for the tier 1 of 5 months. Here, I've got a suggestion, chat. What if, in DoD, in order to reflect how Spain in DoD is very different from normal Spain in terms of being more Portuguese dominated and influenced, maybe the colour of Spain in DoD should be changed to a more bluey colour, away from the yellow. Because you see Spain, you see yellow, you think, oh, it's just modern Spain with a little bit of Portugal instead of Catalonia. Now, I don't think it should become the entire colour of Portugal, either green or blue. You know, I would actually suggest this colour of Arcadia or something like that. This colour of Arcadia is a little... I couldn't even describe what colour this is. It's like green, dark green. I would almost call it a mouldy green, although I actually like this colour. Teal? No. Teal or light blue is the Scandinavia colour, Danubian colour. Grey green? Yeah. And Ching Chu colour. What colour? Just, you know, a colour that would immediately imply Portugal and Spain. Cyan? Puke colour? There's a lot of bad words for this colour, but I do like this colour of Arcadia. I do actually like it. Although, you know, I called it mouldy green, you're calling it puke colour, you're calling it grey green, but I like it. It's good. Grass colour? Yeah, depends. Depends on what part of the world you're in for the grass to be that colour. Like, some places have really, really green grass, some of it's darker. Oh, that's a shame. Please save the whales. I hope you enjoyed this Victoria 2 stream. Right. What was... See, I haven't actually written the note yet, and I've already kind of forgotten what it was, but it was auto mod settings, right? Auto mod settings, Twitch. I'm a big advocate of using a to-do list software, right? I got the app on my phone, I've got it on my PC. I have all sorts of notes and shit within it, right? Including a lot of stuff from my videos.
Lanty Cuckoo gifted a tier 1 sub to May_Junkin.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub, Lanty Cuckoo. Of course, we do have that spore goal still going. Getting there, we're getting closer. Getting up to the 150 mark. Maybe if we could hit... Well, obviously, I'd like to hit the whole goal today and get the spore game. I'd love to do that. But, you know, if we could hit 150 on this stream, unless any big gifters come in and throw a 10 here or there, I think 150 is a modest short-term goal for the stream. And, of course, an absolute massive flow of donations and bits as well on top of it, right? You know. Oh yeah, we are almost at a hype train, 93%, come on. Anyone got any resubs? Anyone got any primes to get in or gifts? Anything? Get that hype train. But yeah, as I was saying, I use a to-do list software. So I don't just put random tasks and to-do lists on it. I store lots of general information, such as music to use in videos, like places I go, and stuff like that. All sorts of stuff. There we go. What two colours would you consider Spanish and Portuguese?
Arabaluba gifted a tier 1 sub to version 1's 1G0.
Thank you very much for gifting that sub to version 1Z0. Thank you so much, Arabula. Hi. Well, there's a bit of controversy as to what Portugal's colour is, right? It's either blue or green. There's a bit of debate there. It's always been... I think there was a controversy in some Paradox games where Portugal was green, but people lobbied, and I think in EU4 they managed to get it changed to blue, or is it something like that? Blue is true. Portuguese people in the chat will let me know. Where's Woven? In my fucking to-do list software, I still have to-do list notes from my fucking Mount and Blade videos there, just in the notes. That's how far back my to-do list goes. Not that I'm going to do any of them, but they're just there, sort of ignored. And that, you know, Mount and Blade videos means 2019, 2018, the glory days. Hello everyone in the chat. Hey, it's very nice to see a large influx coming into the chat in the stream early, you know. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the chat to get going, but nice to see it very busy and active already. Great to have you all here. We're doing DoD Fanfork as Spain. This is session 6. I formed an epic map. We've got this Viceroyalty of Quito that I still want to inherit. I did build the Andagoya Canal. You know, I put that guy's... Zenmos, remind me, what king was that you drew there of Spain, actually? We talked about it when you drew it. Which one is it? And I colonised into the Amazon. We even have a bit of India, which is actually a liability, if anything. I just watched Bavaria Part 18. What an episode that was. Cheers. Thank you. Oh my god, yeah. It was crazy. I know. Alfonso the 13th. Wow. The one Spain had during the Great War. Oh, okay. He kept them out. Crazy how Spain stayed out of both world wars, yet they still got absolutely destroyed and devastated because they had a civil war. Tragic, isn't it? You'd think staying out of two devastating world wars would lead to it being a more prosperous country, unlike the devastation and bankruptcy that hit all the nations that were in it, but no, they looked in on themselves. They're either called Pedro or Alfonso. Well, what if we throw a little Carlos in there? Or would that be a Carlist? Carlist rebels. Yeah, it's tragic. It's tragic. They probably have one in their middle name. What were the middle names of this Alfonso the 13th? Shall I just look it up myself right now? Alfonso León Fernando María Jaime Isidro Pascual Antonio de Borbón. Fucking hell. That is him. Let's just read that again. Alfonso León Fernando María Jaime Isidro Pascual Antonio de Borbón y Habsburgo Lorena. His name is even in French as well. Alphonse Léon Ferdinand Marie Jacques Isidore Pascal Antoine de Bourbon. He's also known as El Africano, or the African, due to his Africanist views. Africanists were people who encouraged a strong colonial involvement of Spain in Africa. Okay. Well, that didn't really go well, did it? The Africanist movement? Spain never got much of Africa. That was just kind of pointless. Alfonso was Africanist due to being African. That would make a lot more sense than the fucking Africanist view of getting lots of land or something. Anyway, so I've loaded into the game and you can see my pops. 32, you know, my pops are actually insane. I have a lot of pops. And to be honest, most of them are in Catalonia and Valencia. I've got so many Catalans. The hype train's over. Well, at least we got a level 1. Scipio africanus is my lizard's name. Aww. So, I'm wondering, Catalonia here has so many pops. Catalonia, Aragon and Valencia. Did the Latin Empire in this game really manage that well, or does this place already start with real big pop density? I don't really remember from my playthrough. This place starts really well populated and developed from the start, doesn't it? Is that what's going on there, or did the Latin Empire, Aragon in this playthrough, really get a lot of pop growth? So, as we come back to this campaign, what I'm actually doing is building up to fight a war against Arcadia. Which is not going to be easy, although I do have a lot of allies I could call in. They have a brigade count of 88, I have a lot more than that, but they also have a big mobilization. So I don't feel like mobilizing for this at all. Any rebel threats? Marathi patriots, oh for fuck's sake. Like I said, this India land is just an absolute liability. It's about to break into the biggest rebellion you've ever seen as well. Absolute liability. And then I can't even safely release it into puppets either, because this puppet is a liability. That just, it falls to rebels as well. So, it's not as if I can just make it a puppet and all the problems go away. I'm going to keep this extra stack here. I don't really want to lose it in a rebellion, so I'll keep more. So yeah, what else is there to talk about in our customary long intro? I mean, Bavaria Part 18. I'm already making progress on Bavaria Part 19. It is what it is. The grind continues. I know I've edited the footage down quite far ahead. I know what's happening for the next few episodes. It's going to be just the usual crazy stuff in the Bavaria series. Just absolute insanity. Hello Corvinus, hello. Of course, we also have to deal with a lot of people spearing my shit, so this is Burgundy, which is the #1 great power. And my ally. I've allied everyone. I've formed a hug box. Brittany. Paulu, Chingchu, Ternate. Look, I'm really looking forward to grinding through the rest of the Bavaria series. Really looking forward to it. Of course. Okay, well, Guaco stuff, I get asked that a lot. How many episodes do you think the Bavaria series will have when it's done? I get asked that a lot, and it's not something that I like to say because, on the one hand, I don't know, because it's hard to say, because I haven't cut down all the footage, and I don't perfectly remember what happens later. And also, I don't want to spoil it anyway, because that could give you an idea of what happens and where it goes anyway, so. And I don't, you know me, I don't really give away almost any information about upcoming videos and spoilers and stuff. You can already see that the series is a very long series and will be still longer. It's going to be my longest series, I can say that, that's quite obvious. I mean, we're already on part 18. The Venice series had 19 parts and then a grand finale. And in Bavaria, we're on part 18 and we're still going ahead, you know. I guess what I can give you a sort of inclination. I mean, we're not heading towards the great grand finale we're not coming there yet, you know. By this point in the Venice series, we were getting towards the grand finale, but we're not in the Bavaria series. So I can say that. I can say that. And it is good to see it is the best so far. Many people are saying the Bavaria series is the best series. Who knows? Could it be? Could it be? Well, this doesn't spoil anything, but the Spain player, towards the end of Bavaria Part 18, said the next war is going to be a great war. I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but we'll see. But he said that. He did say that. It's a quote. Best one is the American Bloodbath. Well, I know it's hard to top that one, isn't it? Oh yeah, definitely. But don't talk about. I know I'm being a little bit spoilery, but please don't mention any big plot points or talk about the plot of the latest video too much. I don't like to spoil, you know, too much. How's the population in Iberia? Well, I mean, like I was saying, it's really slanted towards Catalonia. They are very densely populated over there. Got a lot of pops from there, but also the Portuguese. So it's very coastal. The inner Castilian lands are the backwater. You know, they threatened to have a civil war, but the civil war never happened, and we're fine. Civil war, absolute joke. Never happened. Never had any chance of happening. Right, build a couple of troops here. We're setting up well in this campaign, though. The American Bloodbath is finished. The Bavaria series will topple it. I feel it. Ooh, we could say. We will see. We will see. The culture map makes your country look like a baby's shit. The culture map. What do you mean? Culture map like this? What are you on about? I've never seen you around here before. I don't remember your name. What are you on about? Looks like a traffic light on its side. Yeah, that's more like it. What map made it brown and green? Oh, you must have been referring to the population density map mode. This? Population density. I guess my most populated province is Mexico City. No, it's not. I mean, I guess Bombay. If you count colonies. My most populated stated province is Mexico City, which is populated 66% Mexican, which I accept. You see, when I formed the Hispanic Commonwealth, I got the major cultures of the Hispanic cultures in the region, basically, accepted. So that is Salvadorian in Central America, Mexican over here in Mexico, where else? Granadan in North, and I think that is it for now. Oh, also Lusitanian, which are Portuguese pops in North Mexico. They're accepted. Are any of those pops living in Arcadia that could justify this? What I'm about to do to them? No. I don't even play Vic 2, I just watch your videos. I play it so you don't have to. And I find it very nice that people can actually enjoy my videos without knowing or playing Victoria 2, let alone multiplayer. Most people watch my videos but don't play multiplayer. Because, you know, multiplayer can be quite hellish, it's difficult to get into. So I don't blame people for that. And I like the fact that I can make content from multiplayer that really entertains a lot of people, even if they don't want to play it necessarily. It's a good thing. I bring the best of multiplayer out that they can watch, and they get to watch it rather than play it. You need to liberate those Apaches. Well, the plan is, I want to release oos-emerita again from Arcadia and get revenge. And maybe we can just balkanize Arcadia. So I'll release oos-emerita and then perhaps other countries. There aren't that many others around here. We could, I mean, oos-emerita, Arcadian, which is basically Plantagenet. We can release Cherokee. How's the progress with OpenVic? There we go with that. Well, always happy to talk about OpenVic. But again, it's just the coders are coding away. and there's not much I can say about it. The same level of progress, the same place. You know, they're working on finishing off the data loading and the UI and the map, and then hopefully we'll have a dev diary about that at the end of March-ish or something like that. Then later in the year, we'll hopefully get through to working on the simulation and the mechanics. We don't even have a current roadmap to show. You can create so many nations on your units, useful. Hello Lawrence though. So, I mean, and also we have, our industry isn't great, could be better. I'm trying to encourage some craftsmen. And I'm also trying to create a state down here. And I was moving my navy back and forth through the Panama Canal to make a point about Victoria 3 at the end of the last stream, if I recall. If my dementia would allow me to recall what was happening then. People have gone to war against the Ottoman Empire. Latin Empire has done it. Latin Empire got the Suez Canal. I hope OpenVic has at base or as an early mod different gradients of coal. Oh yeah, well, of course, there's going to be something for that. A mod, not in the base game, but a mod or something, you know. We're not seeking to rapidly change the base game. It'll have the faithful core that will always be faithful, and then we can add on top of that as options and mods and all sorts of things. Can't say we'll join the VOD crew. Glad to hear it. Hope you enjoy the VOD when it comes. I'll try to remember not to talk shit about you later, because you will hear it when you get there. Have we gotten to a point where I am making unlimited money despite having money hoarder, or am I just not getting money hoarder? So, I mean, the biggest thing that happened with the last stream, of course, if you remember, we had a very big episode of dementia. We had a very big episode of dementia. The stream before that, I started building the Anagoya Canal, and then on the last stream, a couple of days ago, I forgotted. What are we even trying to say here? I forgot that we had even started building it, and I was trying to go, oh, am I building it? Where's the decision? Can I build it? And, you know, it turns out it was still just under construction. It takes 10 years. It started in 1890, well, it started in 1885, and then we got it done in 1895 in January. Remember, we did all sorts of channel point predictions for that. Once OpenVic is out, how will that impact your content? Will you be playing OpenVic more? Oh yeah, I'll be all over it when it's out. That might be my main thing. When multiplayer moves to it, all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, OpenVic when it happens. Will you play the TNO mod? No. There you go. No plans. I didn't join Big Weevil's multiplayer of it. If you want TNO content, got Big Weevil videos about that. Can't you just change the colour in the files? What, me? For this? You probably can, yeah. So yeah, like I say though, we're building up to a war against Arcadia here, to get revenge for what they did to oos-emerita. Yeah, but then of course after that, after the incidents of dementia on the last stream, and by the way, there is a little bit of responsibility for chat in what happened. We cannot overlook that. You can't entirely blame it on me when I have about 60 people watching, right? Who were also, many of whom were also there last stream. Look, I'm not trying to gaslight you or anything. I'm just saying there's a little bit of responsibility on people in chat. At the end of the day, it was my responsibility, my fault, okay? Don't get me wrong. It was my fault. The buck stops with me. But when you have dozens of people watching who were also watching the last stream, and I'm about to lose Ireland as a sphere, need to ban Scandi. I mean, how could no one else have remembered, right? It was a mass paralysis, not just me. There was a lot of responsibility. But then, towards the end of the stream, I had a bit of a worry, right? I went through a lot of problems, right? We were going through the files, looking through the save to fix it, all sorts of shit. And we were trying to fix it for ages. And my worry was, knowing that the mod maker, Danuke, watches the VODs, I was wondering, you know, he's going to reach the part of the stream where I start getting these so-called issues, and he's going to get really concerned, and he's going to try and fix it, and he's going to write a big comment and stuff. And then maybe later he'll reach that part at the end where we do fix it ourselves and realise I was completely wrong. And then that'll all be completely null and void. And that is exactly what happened, unfortunately. That's exactly what happened. The mod maker got worked up about it. He was trying to find a solution. He was like, but nothing's wrong. What's happening? Why is this happening? Oh, and then he wrote a comment trying to help. And that's why this whole dementia episode was just such a disaster. It's a low point. A low point. But of course, the mod Danuke was absolutely fine about it and all that. And he, when he did reach that bit, it was fine. And he is an absolute legend who watches these streams, takes the feedback, and all that stuff. As always, I'll always say that. Great guy. So, but it's a bit of a lesson for both of us, right? I need to be more careful, and I need to not jump to the conclusion that something's wrong with the mod, although I didn't necessarily jump to the conclusion like that. I mean, I never said actively that there is something broken with the mod, but I do suggest it. So I need to not just assume there's something broken with the mod, and I guess Danuke needs to wait. Basically, if there's ever any kind of seemingly technical problem, or something's going wrong in the mod, we need to wait until the end to see if I actually figure out it was all my fault all along, like that, instead of trying to fix it before we realise what's going on. But yeah, the Andagoya Canal incident in the Hispanic Commonwealth playthrough, the Spain playthrough, one of my most dementia-ridden, making an absolute arse of myself moments we've ever had in these single-player runs. We'll have to always look back and talk about the Andagoya Canal incident. That's going to be one of the surely legendary moments of these streams. The Andagoya Canal, never forget it. I'm not able to make a state out of that because it's too far away and I don't have the colonial points, don't abbreviate that. So what sort of places should I make a state? Because, you know, we do have literacy issues out there. Maybe if we start small, maybe try and make this one. Wait. Here we got a new ironclad. There's the Marathi fucking Patriots. Nah, even that one's too expensive. But if I build a load more ironclads in general... Look at this. Look at this fucking rebellion. Insane. Absolutely huge. Do I have a good attack general? Yeah, we'll get this guy. Paolo Firmona? Paolo Firmona? These rebels are about to occupy my most populated province, even though it's mostly it's a colonial province. I wonder if there are any other colonies that are filling up with my accepted pops that I might be able to state. Hispanic Saba, this one here, could be stated in the long run. Well, they're attacking me despite me putting in an attack general. Oh, for God's sake, everyone in chat's talking about TNO now. Can we not just get away from those three letters? Those three letters only bring dread and suffering whenever I hear them. Mark my words. Look, no, don't need to say apologies. I'm not actually telling you to stop talking about something if you want to, but yeah, I'm just saying, just going, you know, just generally despairing. Why am I seeing so much TNO in the chat? That's all. This general just fucking died. Can we get an F in the chat for Paulo Germona? He just died to these rebels in Bombay, around Bombay. What an absolute disaster. This is what I talk about with India being an absolute fucking liability. Absolutely. Catalonia, nearly 50% craftsmen as well. That state must be like, that's about over a quarter, nearly about a third of my industrial score there. The C is pronounced normally. It was a G. It was Girmona. G. G-I. Oh, well, if it was Portuguese, it would be Girmona. Girmona. But it was a G. Pretty sure? Don't gaslight me, I could be wrong. Am I having another dementia moment? The Castilians are backwards peasants in this Spain. Yeah, they are, but they are also the reactionary heart of this reactionary country. I went with the reactionary path of all this, remember? And that was their view. Right, we're ready to fight Arcadia here, right? We're ready. You think I should launch a landing on the northern front? Probably not. It's too much to manage for single player, you know? Keep it chill. Keep it basic, keep it simple. No need to do a crazy naval landing front. It seems that other GPs don't have these problems in India. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. So yeah, hopefully when I'm fighting Arcadia, the Latin Empire doesn't just deck on me, but I'm going to justify. Any ideas for some channel point predictions? We could do a channel point prediction during the war for whether I get a stack wiped or not. And this time it'll really matter because there's a chance of it. I'm going to be fighting a huge war. It's more likely. I remember the Cuban War we fought last stream, which ended up being a lot simpler than I thought because Cuba was the war leader, and all you have to do to win a war is fully siege the war leader. It's a mechanic in Vic 2 that can be sort of abused and exploited. It's been used in multiplayer a lot. If you go way back to a video called The Destruction of Russia, I think it was done there. Spoilers. Will Ching Chu deck Arcadia? No, but they will probably join me if I call them in. War justifications are so quick. They're so quick in this mod at times. If you get a rebellion in India during the war, well, I still have troops in India to hold it. It's fine. Fuck them, they left Sphere. What, Ching Chu? What are you on about? What's everyone saying in the chat? What are all these suggestions anyway? Like, Ching Chu, they're in my sphere, they'll join me. Latin Empire, well, they don't even border me at this point. And my allies, Burgundy and Dual Monarchy, can handle them. Show map? What map? You mean the map that I'm constantly showing all the time that I'm playing? Oh, what has gotten into everyone in chat today? You're the ones with dementia today. As a recommendation. If you get... Oh, okay. Now, when I'm fighting the war, I'd rather do a channel point prediction about the war. Like, directly, as in, like, troops. I will just do... It was a good idea. We'll do something for... A channel point prediction for getting rebels is a good idea for the future. I'll keep it in mind. Oh, like you all were. So it was just still me having a schizophrenic moment. It was just me again. Oh, what's gotten into me lately? It's me stressing myself out, working too hard on these Bavaria episodes, I swear. Culture map. I can do that. Hello, Subpar Turtle. Subpar Turtle was a legend in the last stream, I remember that much. He had the best ideas. So this is the culture in North America. You can see the Lusitanians, Apaches, Acadians, Afro-Acadians, Cherokee, Southern Algonquin, Iroquois, Septimans, or the Belgian Confederacy people, Qingchuian, and Qingchu always is just, so far, just a nation in DoD fanfolk that they sort of have plans to rework and do a lot for, but it doesn't have much at the moment. Overall, I know that. Then we come down here, we got there's a lot of Native Americans around here that I do not accept. We got Taruscan, Nahua, which are basically the traditional Aztec people. Nahuatl is the language. Zapotec, Mayan. There's always a good contingent of accepted pops in all of these places, though, to give it that 100% admin efficiency. Who formed Arcadia Federation? Belgian Confederacy. Yeah, this is a Belgian Confederacy Arcadia. Big difference between DoD fanfork and the DoD we're used to is that Arcadia doesn't include Vinland. When you think of Arcadia, it does not include Vinland. They always stay independent and separate. And they are not needed to form it, although I think the Belgian Confederacy does have paths to annex it. But it's not really Arcadia. When we come down south, we got... what are these cultures? Chimu. I've kind of forgotten. What's the Chimu culture? And then there's Quechua. Hispano-Andean will be the culture I get when I annex that viceroyalty with the decision. Integrate Cisandina, which all I need for that is mass politics, which I will get immediately in 1900 if I remember. Then I get Hispano-Andean as an accepted culture, cores and all of it, and I inherit the viceroyalty. But it's mainly just a lot of native pops because if we go back to the earlier days of the campaign, we did fight a war against the Incas, which expanded this viceroyalty against them. Chimu are another Native American ethnicity, I think. Yeah, but isn't there some crazy lore about Japanese people moving over here that I remember from a past campaign, Bionia or something? I swear to God there's something to do with Japanese people over here, and I'm not sure if it means that the Chimu culture are Japanese, but it might be. I mean, this coastline here, this bit of coastline where the Chimu people are, is where Pizarro landed, isn't it? Lima. Lima is one of these cities, but it's not Lima in this timeline. It all happened differently. The only place that you really have the Hispanic culture out here is up in modern-day Ecuador. The rest is really native. Well, there's another contingent, another decent amount of Hispano-Andeans down here. A little holdout in the Fuerte Chancay region. Japanese migration in the 19th century into Peru. Alright, okay. So there was real Japanese migration to Peru, of course, but I was wondering if there's also some DoD lore to this as well. There might be. Is there a decision to move the capital to the New World? No, I haven't seen it if there is. It would be great if I could. I mean, the borders ever since that great war against the Incas have been settled. Scandinavia owns a lot of this. There's a Sphereling Incan rump nation called Kulo, and the Lotharingians, map painted, and Atlantia is also there. And they're dying to rebels. Fucking Atlantia. And to think that they were trying to set up a Monroe Doctrine. The absolute audacity. Right, anyway. I've got my Casus Belli in Arcadia though. SP, yeah, this is single player. It's great though. We're having a great time. We're having a great time. Also, don't forget to support the channel. Use the amazing donation link, which is the best way to support because the most money goes to the streamer rather than a company. And of course, let's get that sub goal. Let's get it up to 200. Also, while I'm on the topic of random shillings and stuff, the next episode of Raft with Piechucker is going to be on Tuesday, the day after tomorrow. And I absolutely am loving this Raft playthrough. Not that many people watch it, you're not that interested, but I'm having so much fun with Piechucker as well on that. It's great. Such a change from what I normally do, just me and Piechucker talking shit and playing and enjoying this game. It's great. So I'd highly recommend that you tune into that on Tuesday, maybe watch the VODs of the previous one. It's only getting better and better as well. Uh-oh, the economy, that's just my taxes. Plus, like, After you have 5 million, you're supposed to get money hoarder anyway. It's meant to be lost. Is the donation box still up? Well, here's the link. See, I'm having dementia. I can't even spell the donation link today. That's it there. Thanks, Lord Mac and Kellen, for saying that. Watch The Raft. I highly recommend it. You don't have to, but yeah. It's a map game. You know, we got our map up and running. The fucking radar thing. Have you ever considered playing EU4 regularly? Oh God. Maybe I've played EU4 on stream before. It's a game that's always on. You know, it's always there. Could play it, but I really don't like it that much. I'm not entirely against playing it, but the thought of streaming it sends absolute shivers down my spine because it is possibly one of the most backseatable games ever due to the sheer amount of different random disconnected mechanics and buttons and modifiers. People will be always talking in the chat, oh, you missed that button, you need to click that to get that modifier and that number down. You need to play with someone to make it interesting. With chat. Play it with chat. Anyway, let's declare war and free the rightful Cowboy King. That's 100 war score. I forgot to call all allies. I've got major dementia this stream, but I can manually call everyone. Vinland has a truce until the 4th of December 1900. Have you ever said your opinion on the Total War series? Yes. In the past, somewhere probably I have. But I'm focused right now on this. Oh my god. Spud, have you considered doing EU4 with me doing taxes? Oh, leave me alone. I just want to play this and Raft, okay? Jesus. Come on, leave me alone. I'm calling in a lot of people here. We're getting the support of Ireland, dual monarchy, Brittany, Burgundy. Calling everyone. I'm going to call these useless puppets in as well. Everyone's got to get called. I get MEIUO in taxes, EU4. It's just all those things that are in a category of, well, I'm not against the idea of playing them. Sound nice, but I'm completely happy with what I'm doing now. I'm busy, and man, maybe. I can't rule it out, but I don't have any plans, and I don't have any plans to make any plans. My first Spud Gun stream, my Spud thingy has been taken. How come the auto mod doesn't censor that? To vaguely imply this thing, but it censors fucking, what was it? It just censored from someone? It censored someone saying shut the fuck up in chat. But and Wet Dream as well, yeah. Start banning off keywords EU4 and TNO. Yeah, I really appreciate how active the stream is today. A lot of chat, but a lot of that has been taken up by TNO and EU4. So I don't know what's better, right? A quieter chat or a noisy chat talking about EU4 and TNO? What's better? What's the alternative? And the most tragic thing about this stream is that Ladoge isn't here. I spent my last stream singing Ladoge's praises, talking about how he's the best mod I've ever had because he's always here. And he's always doing those predictions. And now he's not here. And I need to do a prediction. This is the moment where he comes out of nowhere to save me and does a prediction. Oh, here we go. Great new Bavaria video, by the way. It's honestly one of the best months in my opinion. Thank you. When you showed us a Discord message to a player, it said 2022 is the date of sending. What is up about that? That's when the game took place. I've said it so many times. I've even said it at some point previously in the series that the game took place a long time ago. I've always talked about how my format at this point is just a big backlog of footage and stuff and campaigns. It's very normal for me. A lot of people are surprised that the campaign happened that long ago, especially when they see the message, but I just put it in. I put the message in, and well, for me it's not crazy, but a lot of people are surprised. We have to say he's here! He's fucking here! Oh my god! Oh, he's here! Voici-le! Voici-le! And then the auto mod doesn't do anything about that message either with the Arcady. I'm okay with these messages being in the chat. It's not against the rules for me or anything. But the Twitch auto mod is not consistent. We literally summoned Ladoge. Actually, I go back to everything I was saying last stream. He is the best mod ever. Thought it was going to be a repeat of the Hungry game. There's also another funny little detail. In the previous episode, part 17, I also showed a message from the Scandinavia player. You know, his plan to do what he did to Burgundy. You remember that bit? But that screenshot of his message on Discord said yesterday on it because it was taken at the time. In fact, that Discord message from the Scandinavia player was on my own game footage because I was just on Discord talking to him during the session recording. So I took that from that, if that makes any sense, rather than going back to the DMs. So it says yesterday. I wonder if anyone thought that that means that that session actually happened yesterday relative to when the video came out or was edited. Because that would have been... That's just unfeasible. Right? This multiverse timeline is confusing. Well, the game happened in, you know, March, April, May 2022. It stayed in my footage for about a year and a half. And then I started making it in about July or June 2023. Not even a year and a half. There is also the fact that the Bavaria series itself as a series has been going on so long. I mean, already it's probably my longest running series, isn't it? We need to get the stats on that, because I'm not sure. It started in June 2023, and we're already in February, and it's showing no signs of stopping. Glad to hear it, Pablo. Glad you enjoy it. Good stuff. Anyway, you ready for this oos-emerita war? Ladoge, could you please enact a channel point prediction? Will I get a stack wiped in this war? Give them a couple of minutes, and the war will commence after that. With Vic 2, footage kind of stays valid for for quite some time due to the age of the game and the audience. Absolutely. I could edit a video out of a Victoria 2 session that happened 10 years ago, and it would still work. I mean, that's what it is. Victoria 2 is an old game. It's been in a constant state since Heart of Darkness. The problem with modern Paradox games is that they're constantly updating and changing. So if I had EU4 footage from a year and a half ago, it would be from a completely different version. The multiplayer balance would be completely different. And it would not hold up as well. That's the absolute blessing of Victoria 2 and the content that I do in it. And it is the curse for more modern Paradox game people. So, yeah, but not only does that affect old footage that you might have, but just video backlog. You can go back and enjoy the Muscovy series, American Bloodbath and stuff now, like 4 years after they were uploaded. Although the mods were different and a lot of the metas and rule stuff might be different. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Victoria 2 multiplayer stuff does adapt and change. The rules, the mods, the meta, the multiplayer strategies, the memes as well. The general memes, you know, oosing, whatever people are talking about. I mean, oosing will never go out of date until OpenVic comes out. And even then, it'll be an old, much loved memory. So are people voting in the channel point prediction? Is it happening? Did I see it? The only issues you would have is quality of the footage due to its age. Do you mean like video quality? Audio quality? That happened. Is it already done? That was a quick one, wasn't it? But, you know, other aspects that Victoria 2 footage, my multiplayer footage, might get outdated is in terms of the players that were in it, the multiplayer communities that it was taking place in, the memes that people were discussing. I asked for 2 minutes, I think, but yeah, sure, it's fine. I hope we got a lot of good bets in there. That's very hard to answer, Jordan, because there's so many different ones. And There's also there's a difference between campaigns that maybe I found the most fun personally and what ended up being a great series, so it's difficult to say. Right, here we go. Finally, let's get underway. We've had a long intro again to the war. What's my strategy here anyway? I don't know. I'm just going to move in and see what happens. Yeah, but the strategy, I guess, will actually just be slow and steady movement forward on the front line. And a blockade. He's about to attack me now. Already, we're going to have a battle with no leader. We're already fucked. Look at my general! Look, oh my god, sorry, I got to pause again. I've got Jose Mourinho as a general. Legendary football manager, Jose Mourinho. I've got him. I've signed him as my manager, my general. And their general is a +3 and they're getting a good roll. So we need to reinforce that battle. This is going to be a pretty pathetic war from me. I'm not going to be playing it as well. You know, moving up this slowly in the front. But I'm just going to take it slowly and easily. Video and audio quality tech just keeps moving forward. Oh yeah, well for me that hasn't been a problem. All my footage of old stuff is still good. Although there is actually my old microphone. And we talked about this before, but some of my old footage still has my old microphone. They're still going to win this battle? What the actual fuck? I thought I was defending as well. They're about to reinforce it. Okay, we lose that, and then I got auto-retreated. What the fuck? There is also a massive mil-tech difference, isn't there? 21 versus 16. Oh, shit. There is a terrible mil-tech difference. It's devastating. Getting electricity though, that'll help my supply limit in terms of attrition and shit. Ching Chu? What the fuck are they doing? They're just gonna get sieged down. Oh my god, they're attacking here. 11th of May, go in now. Go. Oh, there, that's a big attack. Naval battle? Hopefully my allies will send loads of troops and help. Right, surely I can win this, right? No. Look at the amount of troops they're fucking stacking in there. What the fuck? The mil-tech, the lack of me microing a good general. I've managed to equal the numbers. Oh fuck, I accidentally attacked that? Oh, the dementia. The mil-tech, the dementia, it's all kicking in. What? This is happening too much. What the actual fuck? Now you can't blame me for that one. Where the fuck did the fucking Arcadian stat come from there? For God's sake. Seriously on that. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Where did that come from? There was no You can't fucking believe this. Oh. We're going to see the channel point prediction come to fruition, aren't we? I might get something wiped. Nope, it didn't get wiped. This one might, though. I think this war's going too fast. We need speed 1. I can't believe I'm cycling an AI battle. And it's at this point, as I cycle an AI battle in single player against the AI. Oh, do I even bring up this subject? The rival project of OpenVic. Certain, well, if you know about this, you know about this. But a certain project that you may have seen on the Vic2 Reddit, the maker of that didn't want to allow you to cycle at all. He wanted to make it so that you either retreat everything or nothing. And he only put cycling in as a compromise to the multiplayer people that were begging him to add it. So it's only in multiplayer. I just rolled a 3-3. Paulo Coelho. So if I was playing this shitty project, I wouldn't be able to cycle here and reinforce my stacks. Anyway, that was a little tangent. If you know about that, you know about it. OpenVic, as it's called, without the 2, is going well. I already gave an update on it, though, earlier in the stream, which you may have missed, I'm afraid. So I have just proven that you can actually and should cycle against the AI, which is something that they don't fucking believe in over there. Anyway. Oh, yeah, John, that's the one that I'm talking about, yeah. There you go. I don't know if I can win a single fucking battle. I don't know. Can I win a battle in this war? I'm losing a defensive battle here. Fucking hell. Tech difference is devastating for me here. Devastating. I cannot seem to win a battle at all. What the fuck is that fleet doing? Burgundy has launched a huge invasion around their capital. Also, in December 1900... Oh, fuck. I will be able to call Vinland in if they will accept. Oh my god, they're attacking Fort Louis now. Where's my new 3-3 general? That 3 defense will do nicely. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. This is just brutal. Anyone else miss when Spud had Big Iron as outro music? You must just mean Pie Chuckers series, Napoleon's Legacy, right? This stack might get wiped, guys. It might get wiped, and that might be the channel points. Can I save it? There's Money Hoarder. I can't believe I'm having such a grinding long battle against the AI in a single player war. But it's really happening. The AI normally doesn't send in that many troops. Right, could this be the battle that I win because the AI has attacked me against really bad terrain? Could this be the one? Or this one? I'm winning this one. Can I win a battle? That's when I started watching? Ah! If I remember to tell Pie Chucker about this when we're playing Raft, he'd love to hear about a guy who started watching my channel off of the Napoleon's Legacy series, which he edited. Oh, I won a battle. We should follow up on that. We should follow up. Where's that new 3-3 general I rolled? He would be good for this. His name was Paolo, wasn't it? Paolo? Paolo? Coelho. Oh, it's going to be defensive anyway. We're winning battles. We're finally doing it. We're winning battles. What about this battle, though? Can I win that one? Quito, reinforce it. Wait. Control, command units. Command units. Yes, Quito. Yes, Quito, reinforce this. He's got a 4 attack general. That's no use for me. Oh, I got attacked here. Good. Oh my fucking god! Oh, this is insane. I need more troops. I need more troops. Here I was, underestimating the AI a little bit. This is a new Paolo. You've got to keep up. The old Paolo died and then I rolled a new 3-3 Paolo. New improved Paolo version 0.2. Paolo Nutini. I'm winning this battle though. I'm going to win it. We will win. Yeah, Quito is sending another big stack up. That's good. We will be victorious. Do you believe it? Do not follow up. They are sending ridiculous amounts of troops all over the place. They're pulling out! We won the Battle of Saint-Sauveur! The tech difference is making this a lot harder. Yeah, you could argue that maybe it's a way of balancing it, right? Normally the player can just roll the AI, but if there's a big tech difference, maybe not. Yeah, can we get a Chud Gun? Can we get a Troll G in the chat, subs? My new emote. Can we get a Troll G in chat for the absolute difficult state of this war? Thank you, subscribers. The war score is going against us, probably because of battles. Battles such as this one. Where they have a good general and I have nothing. Now, that 4 attack is not good for my purposes here. Actually, I feel like doing an encirclement attack maneuver. This could end in tears. Yeah, maybe I could encircle this. Oh, fucking hell, they're just moving into here. Behind me. Look at the Ching Chu front. Fucking hell. I'm glad I called them in, because even more of the Arcadian army, which is just gigantic, would be coming to me. This seems to be a good move. It seems to be a good move. Yeah, we have them encircled. Can I maintain that, though? And how's the battle going? Got a good roll right now. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. I'm holding. And I still haven't gotten a stack wiped. I love how Spud called a landlocked Indian country into the war. Ah, well, maybe they can get some kind of crazy military access through, right? I'm sure they can. Yeah, definitely. We're fine. Oh, they're attacking Saint-Sauveur. Got a 3 defense. Oh, we'll need him. We will fucking need him. We'll need that 3 defense, please. I don't want this 4 attack. He'll take over. But I need the troops. Right, I won that battle. That's excellent. That's really good. It was a symbolic call to arms, yeah. That's right. Oh, for fuck's sake. If someone did do the channel point prediction for will I get Indian rebels during the war, that would be a yes. Because I just did. There you go. There may not be any channel points at stake for that. And boy, I need to bring these troops over as well. I just need to bring them. So how are these battles going? I'm losing. This battle also just winning that though. Good. Maybe a bit of a follow-up here. Do you have Aragon Cord or Aragon is accepted? No, not yet. There may be a possibility of it later, I don't know. But right now, no. Imagine not fucking allowing people to cycle individual stacks out of what battles, even in single player. The more I do it here and the more I play it, the more I'm absolutely baffled by that retarded project. Because, you know, even if it's not a huge meta in single player, it's still really good to take individual depleted stacks out of a battle so they can reinforce. I mean, this isn't sweaty multiplayer meta, but it's just generally good. You know, even against the AI. Fucking hell, I don't get it. Does the guy making that even play the game? Doubt it. Anyway, so right, they're attacking me in Cruz. I need a fucking general. I don't care. I'm micro-pausing to put a 4 defense in. If you were playing, you can chat all the shit you want right now about me doing that chat, but if you were in my shoes, if you were playing this, especially if you didn't have an audience watching as well, you would do the same. You know you would do the same. I see you all there chat, laughing, going, ah, micro-pause, even though no one's actually saying it. Maybe it's just the voices in my head saying it. Right, so we can hold that. We just won 2 big battles over here. And I'm going to follow up from that. Oh shit, they're attacking my puppet. We'll go there, go there. You maybe follow up there. Getting some good follow-ups and wiping enemy armies would be good. Oh shit, that's huge actually. Presenting an heir, that's generic, I think. The Latin Empire's fallen apart? That's great. Wow. Micropause, I see people. Is that a Bavaria Part 18 reference? Oh. There was like 3 different instances of a micropause in that video, not to spoil anything. The first one was because I got a Liberal Party elected mid-war and I paused it to change them back to reactionary. Again, is that reasonable or not? I'll leave you to decide. The next time though was when I crashed and I came back into the game and the host just unpaused it immediately when I had no idea what was going on. And I think that's a genuine case to have it paused a little bit. But no, none of the other players or the host recognised that at the time. The third one was, not to spoil anything, as much as possible in case anyone hasn't seen it, which you should go and see if you haven't. The third one was quite simply Breslau and the Spain player, which was that was a really exceptional circumstance, a bit of a brain fart on his part. You know, you can say what you want about that micropause, but I wouldn't begrudge the enemy too hard if they did that again as well now and again. I mean, maybe I would probably call it out a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not going to go, oh my god, I'm going to rage quit if they keep pausing. For little things here and there, you can't really begrudge people. None of them impacted the game. I'm only overthinking it here. But anyway, speaking of micropausing, I've been paused for like 10 minutes this war. But I mainly wanted to pause. I can't even speak today. This is like massive dementia. The main reason I wanted to pause was to look at the collapse of the Latin Empire, because they lost Catalonia. That's a crazy event. I dismantled the Latin Empire pretty much by taking Catalonia and stuff away from them. 10-minute micropause? You mean a rule argument? Speaking pause, yeah. Maybe I would really annoy all my multiplayer people if I just decided to pause the game so I could talk to myself and do a little mini personal analysis section in front of no one. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? So let's continue now. Let's go forward. It's very difficult for me to push forward this current line in the war, right? Very difficult for me to push forward because they've completely exposed the Qing Chu flank. That whole thing is completely exposed. So, this battle here, they've got -4 dig in. Victoria 3 Brazil when? What? You mean that DLC they released or something? Nah, I've got no plans to play that, what the fuck? Where are they retreating? Baton Rouge. I'm going to take the fort attack. Nah, it's alright, it's alright. I've said it before, but I don't really want to think or talk about Victoria 3 until that silly DLC comes out in March. We're having a complete detox from Victoria 3 until then. This is pretty crazy for a single player war, eh? Fucking hell. Let's follow up. Let's go deep into enemy territory. This is also going to be one of those wars, and I don't know what it is about this mod where this keeps happening, but stack wiping the enemy is impossible, right? They keep retreating and retreating and retreating and retreating, and you never get a stack wipe. I don't know what it is. There's something mechanically there. To arrive after them so that we get the attack. We just got oil in Venezuela though, good news. And their army is only increasing probably because they're still mobilizing. Even as I wipe various stacks. Securing this semi-desert mountain province would be really strong for the Qing Chu front. Did Qing Chu's army get wiped? It basically did. They're a bit of a liability. Although they've been a bit of a sponge for a lot of Arcadia's army to go there instead of to me. So they're good in that sense, but boy, they've been fucking terrible. They just died. I thought they were better than this. Next bet should be a naval encirclement. Should it? Should it? Yeah, Venice. The only way to guarantee an attack wipe is to just fucking encircle them. So, I did. Right, we won over here somewhere. We won that battle that was in Cruz. Too bad that the General Jose Mourinho is really bad. He's a -1/-1. He's not good. Are you planning on taking anything else, bud? This war is for me to release oos-emerita again. The old Cowboy King nation. We're putting it back on the map. As it should be. That's the only war goal. It's 100 war score. Enough said. I was surprised by how many ideological factions tried to claim Spengler for themselves, so that was a bit out of nowhere. What makes you say that? Was there like an invention or something I got in game, or you're just sharing your thoughts? What's that all about? Read the room. Read the room. Oh wait, you were talking about a video. Oh right, there's a bit of a... there's something in chat about that. I see. I saw a video recently, someone said earlier. Wait. Hold on. Oh, I know what you're talking about, actually. I saw a history video recently that managed to pivot from Victoria 3 to discussion in the eccentric German historian Otto Spengler. You're talking about that Rosenkreuz guy, aren't you? He does video essays, often referring to Victoria 3. The video is called Victoria 3 and the Decline of the West. See, even I remember it. Because... Hear me out on this, right? Because... in that video, I commented, I sentence you to 40-minute left-leaning white guy video essay. I commented that in the video. And then in his next video, he put my comment in a little compilation complaining about the hate he got in that video. So yeah. I made a little edit of that, which I need to put on Spudlight. Which, you know what, maybe I should make a fucking note to do that. Because that was funny. It's a bit outdated now because it happened a while ago though. What's this called? What's it called? Yeah. Potentially a new Spudlight video coming up. I think he has an interesting perspective, but I just generally find him annoying. Well, first of all the best to him. He's doing videos about games. Great stuff. Personally, I can't really get through his videos. Either, and I don't mean any disrespect or hate, hard to listen to his voice personally, just for me. Just, is this a politics stream? No. I'm very, very apolitical. Don't talk about politics really, if ever. And then we go there and there and there. Follow up on that. Occupy that. I've generally had a rule on my Twitch that I don't accept political discussions, although in reality I'm okay with people talking about it pretty much in the chat. As long as the debates don't become insane or crazy or devolve too far, I'm okay with people talking about that in the chat. Go ahead. How will this war affect the local trout population? Well, that's where I draw the line. I don't think we should go there. I'm going to put Jose Mourinho in one stack. He's going up to the mountains. He's got to be used for something. So it seems like that the entire Arcadian army It's the Arcadian army is petering out, basically. It's dying off. It's getting bogged down in Qingchu, dying. I just rolled another 3-3. What the fuck? My generals are going insane at the moment. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This keeps happening. I swear to fuck. I moved to a province and then out of absolutely nowhere, there's an Arcadian army there. This has happened too many times to recall in this war. Here, basically it just happened again. Not really. That sack had been there for a while. But, you know what I mean? Electric Gears Factory. They're kind of important. Right. This is 1900. I did have a dementia moment. I said I would save for mass politics, and I didn't, of course. But that'll be the next tech. Have I given Quito mill access? No, I don't need it. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well overall, every battle. Winning. Where are they going? Nouveau Lancaster. Roncastre. We got the Republic of Mianjin coming in for a Florida naval invasion. Absolute legends. Chinese Australia. Remember, that was my last playthrough. That was a fantastic playthrough. Chinese Australia. We played as the Islamic one. That was great. You cannot deny that. If any of you are in the chat now and you've watched most, if not all, of these single player runs, I don't know if there's anyone who's watched them all. Maybe more people on VODs have done that, I don't know. But what would you say are the best ones? What have been the best playthroughs of this? And why, as well. Don't forget to say why. Islamic Chinese Australia is one of the best parts about this fanfork. Yeah. I'm being attacked here. Through defense. A general called Castro as well, which is a bit controversial because there was a great rebel leader in the lore. Did I kill those rebels in Bombay? We did. I like the Bjornia one because come on England. Well, that campaign doesn't speak to me because there was a lot of problems with that one. But you still liked it, I guess. We just got attacked here. I'm going to reinforce. The Libertalia was memorable, I think, mainly for the storyline. Libertalia as in the Liberie. King Ma, I thought that said Quigma, as in a Quigma male, as in the Qingchu male type. Oh, the Dark Continent. Oh, we can colonize. Hold on, we're going to have another long pause because I need to micro my banning of embassies. I need to micro that. And Scandinavia. I need to just remove the dual monarchy one step. Bengal, just remove Burgundy. Okay, and we need to micro colonization. Let's get the Mauritania West Desert, and let's get some of that. Oh, I can go in there as well. We don't have too many colonial points. Anything here? Yes, we can get some islands. We can get some Pacific Islands, boys. Let's go. We cannot reach Easter Island. Me was the Imperator streams, the struggle against disloyal. You liked those? Oh, you liked those streams. How? My fucking... I know that... I guess the Imperator streams were where I really met you and engaged with you a lot in the chat. But it was not good. It was not good. Maybe personally for you, because you were engaging. We've got a law in this country, by the way, that doesn't allow me to make soldier pops out of non-accepted state pops. So I cannot put Catalans in the army. I certainly can't put them in the factories, though. Anyway, we've got to press forward and continue. Let's go, let's go. There's a few battles here. We stack wipe them. That's good. Let's move on to the next one and wipe them too. Ching-Chu just went bankrupt? Oh, fucking hell, they're useless. Useless. Bergerac, let's go, follow up. They're retreating there too. Oh, white peace. They're getting to the point where they are trying to get out for white peace. They're afraid. Now we're going to go up and occupy Arlette, the site of a famous battle in the American Bloodbath. I actually recently read a thing about why Zheng is actually... The best ones are where Spud is enjoying the mod and its events. The worst ones are getting stuck trying to figure out how to make them work. Zheng stopped exploration. Everyone was already coming to China for trading, so the expeditions were viewed as a waste of resources. I mean, yeah, I don't know anything about that period, so... If you say something, I have no reason to doubt it being true or false. Wait! Oh, Ching-Chu pieced out of the war. That is probably a good thing. It consolidates the front and gets rid of a massive liability. It's probably for the best. Oh, okay, we got a long message. Recollecting all your campaigns sincerely and drawing comparisons between them is a daunting task given their remarkable length. Jeez, this is an essay. Condensing them into a few highlights becomes a necessity, and among the... I was talking about the streamed campaigns in single player lately. But if you want to talk about series, oh boy, well that's also a difficult one to talk about. Multi-province cycling, why not? Are you saying GPT wrote that? But what he's saying is pretty true. I have to say that I have found a use for ChatGPT related to my videos. I have found a use for it. And that use is finding music recommendations. You know, I can ask it to recommend me music by a German composer in the 19th century that captures these elements. Which is quite helpful. What do you think of that? It's like the first time I've used that sort of thing. I've never used the ChatGPT or the AI shit for anything else, really. I've used the art stuff just for making some shitposts and memes and messing around with it. But I've actually found a proper use for this sort of thing. Music recs. I've used it for quick book recommendations. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm winning this battle. Winning this battle. Didn't Spud already do a typing playthrough? I played it once in a multiplayer campaign where I died session 1. If that counts as my typing playthrough, there you go. It's on the Spud Gun archives, public, as a VOD. I think it's one of the ones that made it there. You've always been really good at utilising music in your series, so I couldn't even tell if you're using ChatGPT. Well, I mean, so far I've only gotten like one thing from it, right? I'm not saying I've completely moved over to using it. I'm not. I'm also still using my normal just searching for shit methods anyway. So it's not like I'm revolutionising the way I find music, but I've used it for a couple of things. There's I think the piece that I've used in the last couple of videos, Symphony 4 by Brahms, that was given to me by ChatGPT. I meant a single player stream like this one. Nah, I haven't played in China in single player other than the Zorao playthrough where we conquered China and then essentially played as it. Not really. I never formed China until the end as an experiment. Now, I know we're still in the middle of the war, but it's tea time. I'm losing this fucking battle. Oh my god. So I'm losing. I'm just losing. Battle's up here. And I'm retreating into neutral, and I'm doing it unashamedly. PLC was fun. Yeah, that was a good campaign. Yep. The Burgundian invasion up there is going swimmingly as well. Good. What happened? What happened to the Mianjin troops, my Australians? Did they die? Did they leave? Did they, like, peace out? What happened? They're gone. Oh god, they got a lot of new fucking armies here. Jesus. Here we go. An onslaught. Do you have plans to play China in multiplayer? No. Not at the moment. I don't even have plans to play multiplayer right now. But I do actually. I do want to sign up for a campaign pretty soon. Somewhere. I just put in a random general to reinforce this battle quickly with a general, and it happened to be a 3 defense. Legendary. Because now that they've wiped Peace Qingchu out of the war, the fucking Arcadians are going on a bloody renewed offensive here against me. It's brutal. I should not bother using the Qingchu land to go through. I should really not bother. Just focus on my own front. I was really surprised you didn't make a meme about Reno quitting, by the way. Well, what could I make? I don't know. Nothing came to me. And he's not really gone. And I wasn't playing in his most recent campaign anyway. Big Weevil was, and he made some videos. If anyone was going to meme it or something, it would have been him. So I'm going to be back in a few minutes to get my cup of tea. You can sit and look at the occupations, which really represent accurately what's going on. There's a great Burgundian naval landing around the northeast, and I've pushed in through the south. I felt so bad for him in that video. Can I link the message? What message? I'll try. You mean the one where he's quitting? Well, I know about it. I posted it on my Discord and Twitter or whatever. I know about his leaving message. But anyway, I'm going to be back in a few minutes. Chat amongst yourselves. It's tea time. For those people asking? Oh yeah, sure. I'll be back in a minute though, and I'll talk about it. Actually, we talked about it on my most recent discussion stream with PyChucker as an intro topic, so you can go and check that if you want. Right, be right back. I'm back. I see you posted the Reno copy pasta. You've just made it into a copy pasta, actually, haven't we? We've just done that collectively. Have we made Nurse Reno's goodbye a copy pasta message? Would that be the ultimate irony? Would it be the ultimate harshness? Cruelty to Reno? Or... But look, I talked about it on that stream, really, and, you know, it's bittersweet. I mean, I haven't played in a Reno campaign. I mean, I didn't play in this most recent one, anyway, or sub in it. Really, because I couldn't manage or didn't have time and all that usual. So it's different, you know. And I'm used to Reno coming and going and being gone for long times anyway, so I don't really feel that much about it, to be honest. Obviously, he's, you know, he's a good guy and all that. You know, a great innovator and host of Victoria 2 games. He can also have terrible moments, though, and sometimes he shitposts hard in random ways. But, you know, it is what it is. Wait, here's the Mianjin army. It's really depleted. Let's continue. Let's continue. They are reinforcing that battle with a lot more. Nobody's perfect, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I won? I won? Are they re-attacking it? No, they got auto-retreated. What are we doing over here? This battle is not going well. When will they accept peace? Well, we have 60 war score. We're getting up there. For defense? Oh, my puppet has a 4 attack general and a 4 defense general. I'm using the 4 attack in this battle. Oh my god, they're attacking again. St. David. Fucking hell. Can I use the defense general in that one? Yeah, I'll try. If it gets there in time. Soi 4 is its own thing, but at least you don't get into protracted rule lawyer shouting matches. But don't you? In Soi 4 multiplayer, doesn't that still happen? Because Soi 4 multiplayer has strict rules about who can do what at what time. And what you can use and all this shit. So, you say that, but... I mean, maybe not in my experience. I don't necessarily have any experiences myself, but I know that it has rules. It has an autistic community just like everything else, so I don't think it's smart to just say they don't have any rule lawyering. They probably do. We need to wipe more of their armies before I focus on sieging down much. We need to just go all out on that. I'm checking all of these peace deals in case they're actually sending me the peace for 100. Any one of these could be it. Right, we've got stacked way behind the lines that have reinforced. My army's reinforcing well. I guess my industry is good. Or number 2 great power does that for me. Okay, we've got more to wipe. Let's go. I'm going to just go on a rampage with a bit of a death stack with my 4 attack puppet general here. Going to absolutely just wipe as much as I can. Rule lawyering goes back to pen and paper strategy. Every community has it. Yes! Everything in life has it. I mean, whenever there are rules for something, there will be arguments about those rules. Football has it, and we've talked about that. We talked about football a lot in these streams. We used to have the football tag. VAR, oh my god. Football is one of the most controversial things with rules and arguments and bullshit going on. It's in everything. So, obviously, it's got to be in OI4 as well, of all things. We just received a horrible attack here. I need to reinforce that. No general. No general. I hate rule arguments. You always have to argue in bad faith, and it's best decided outside of the context of what the rules are in game health. True. A lot of the time, people are in bad faith. Anyway, oh yeah. Because at the end of the day, it mostly boils down to you just argue whatever is the advantageous thing for your position rather than what is necessarily right or wrong, objectively, under the rules. Which is actually mentioned in Bavaria Part 18 mainly as a joke. There was a suggestion at one point that I was suggesting as a joke that for Italy to retreat behind the lines and then we would argue it, even though we had previously argued in that war for them to delete the same thing. But I was joking at least, because, I mean, I have definitely gotten to the point where I understand Victoria II rule lawyering, and I know it's all relativistic, right? I've mentioned that in some videos as well. Some people might not have gotten that yet, but it really is just all relative. Just argue for your own position, even if you're a hypocrite. That's what everyone does. But now I've got to get mass politics. There we go. So in terms of what you do about it in order to make things good, I think the only thing you can count on is just having a good host. It's just down to the host to make sure that it's all argued well. And even if people are arguing in bad faith, it's up to the host to apply things objectively and well. It's really down to the host. And as we mentioned Reno, I think Reno understood that. And he was pretty good at it. You know, as a long experienced host, he does it pretty well. But in order to get to the point where Reno understood it and does it, he also went through all those things himself. He had to go through so many bad experiences to get there. The meme river. The fucking meme river game. It still says 2 minutes. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, I am having such a fucking dementia day. I'm having one of those days. Maybe, and I don't know, it's just because it's the day after I released the video. Maybe all that fucking time I put into it and the work is catching up to me today, but I don't know, I just woke up today not feeling much energy. And I'm fine. But it's just been a weird day. And I'm now suffering from severe dementia. It's probably the work. And it is the day of rest. It's supposed to be. Yet here I am still working. Still streaming away. Reno has a fucking spine and consistent criteria. Yeah. Have I got the colonial points to beat all these people? I think so. Oh my god! The ports in this region are glitched. I was wondering why I couldn't upgrade. Oh, I don't know how this ended up happening. I think it was because it was 2 different countries. Somehow I've ended up with 2 ports in the same state. That could be because I think these were 2 different countries that I inherited and they both had a port in it already or something. And then when you inherit it, it kind of stays. It doesn't delete them to catch up. Maybe that's the case. I'm not sure, but you know, I cannot upgrade them, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Vid is a great watch, worth it. Thanks, appreciate it. You know, there's been a very active chat. We've had a great stream so far, but where's all the subs and the donations and all that? Where is it? We need them. We've got to keep the grind going, and we've got to get that spore goal. Where are they? Where's everyone? Show the appreciation. Right, now spread out and siege. Oh, just as I was saying that, another stack shows up. We've really killed a lot of the Arcadian army. We've done a number on them. And Burgundy has contributed to that up there. Burgundy is coming in to claim all the credit and take their capital city. They've already burnt fucking Nouvelle Bruges to the ground. War score 65. You're my comfort streamer. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Right. Oh, it's actually funny fighting loads of battles across these provinces here. Because all of these places, or at least a lot of them, were legendary battles in the American Bloodbath. Fucking La Galette. Bonville was in an earlier episode. And then one of the most iconic, Arlette. Where's Arlette? This one here, the stack on it. It seems like you'll be winning this war handily, Spun. Any plans for what to do after? Get mass politics and inherit my other viceroyalty, definitely. Build up a bit. Maybe take some of the islands in the Mediterranean from those newly released countries from the Latin Empire, to be honest. And hopefully... wait, now that it's 1900, have any new decisions showed up about what late game shit I might get? No? We'll see. I'm sure there's something. The mod maker said there's something crazy late game that you can get as this country. And I'll believe it when I see it. Just won my first ever player war. Nice! Nice. Playing some multiplayer. We'll be piecing them out soon though. We have got a lot of occupations, we've destroyed their army. Surely this war is over. I'm sneeding them down. Post-war analyzer. Well, you can't really because people can't post links, can they? Big Weevil made a new, slightly updated War Analyzer version, because as much as the War Analyzer is a great program, it's quite old, and there's a lot of things in it that are weird and don't really work. So Weevil's starting to update the War Analyzer, which is fantastic. Problem is, I don't quite understand what he's done, or how to even download it, because it's GitHub. I don't know it exactly. Yeah, I'll post it. It's in my Discord, actually. You might be able to just quickly find it in the MP Utilities channel on my Discord. I posted the Weevil update. Ireland is no longer... I'm fucking slowing down with these spheres. I need to ban them in a minute. I need to ban them here. Go and look in that channel on my Discord. That's where it is. MP Utilities and all that, which is in the modding section. And of course, I can now just re-add. I'm not going to re-add Ireland. I'm going to ban the dual monarchy first.
Skill issue.
Once you have mastered the single-player campaign, you may seek a greater challenge. Then you will turn to this button, and you will learn what is best in March of the Eagles, TM. To crush your online enemies, to see them driven before you.
What is that from? It sounds familiar. What is that from? Look, speak of the devil. Speak of the fucking devil. And Big Weevil appears when we talk about his War Analyzer. Got to update the GitHub for the recent duty function. Yeah, I think that's what I meant. I didn't quite understand what to download. Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, thank you, Fourth Kaiser, so much for the tenor. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cheers. Here's my 4 attack. Bring him in. Much of the Eagles multiplayer manual. If it's the March of the Eagles multiplayer manual, then how is that familiar to me? I don't think I've ever actually read that. I know about it. I know all about the multiplayer manual. In fact, I put it in that same channel, didn't I? I put it in the fucking guys channel. Wait, let me look. Haven't I put that somewhere? I can put that somewhere. Did I put that in my guys channel? Yes, I did. Yes, that's where you got it. I also have Lizard's latest multiplayer basic guide, which is actually really good. Read in the Vic2 guys channel on my Discord in Map Game Zone. Lizard Guide to Vic2 MP. It's actually really good. It's good. Check it. And yeah, the March of the Eagles multiplayer guide. There it is. Long time ago, I had a friend donate you 10k canned food for you to say it. Oh, fucking hell. You're unlocking so many memories. Ever since that canned food came in to make me say that, that has been locked in the back of my mind somewhere. Could I get a Spud Gun Red version with my 10 quid donation? Alright then. You know, I've got to be a pay piggy, I've got to do what anyone says for money. Right? That's the name of the game. I've colonized my islands. Legendary. Burgundy's calling me into a war of aggression against who? Kingdom of Burgundy force Arcadian Federation to dismantle their empire. Oh. And now actually that might be a better war goal, but I don't want Burgundy to do it. What did they just call me into though? Oh, that's... Okay, I'm not touching that. There's some glitched ass... I don't want to call it glitched. It's probably just event inner working of DoD fanfork wars, right? It's probably scripted and meant to happen and all this sort of thing. Once you have mastered the single player campaign, you may seek a greater challenge. Then you will turn to this button and you will learn what is best in March of the Eagles trademark. To crush your online enemies, to see them driven before you. Yeah, and I've talked about this before, but it's weird. In March of the Eagles, they actually built up that game to be a multiplayer-oriented game. Paradox did that. They built it up as a multiplayer game. They wanted people to play that in multiplayer. And then it really flopped hard, and they've never done that again. So, maybe that's why. And it's not the fault of multiplayer at all. It's the fault of the game being fucking unfinished, bare bones crap. As much as I have a soft spot for March of the Eagles. Let's not beat around the bush as to what it is. I will frame that clip on my server. Oh, well. They're pushing Hoi 4 MP hard. Yeah. I don't know if they're pushing it that hard though, really. Are they? Are they really sort of pushing it? They accommodate well for it, I think, but I don't think they've really gone crazy with it. Besides, I think every update they release kind of changes or breaks MP. Jingoism, Total War. Total War event does happen in this game after a certain year. Cool flag. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, thanks. I know. Yeah. They're hosting big tournaments. Yeah, that's right. I think I see that now and again with Tommy K or whatever. He's involved somehow. But I mean, originally it was just Tommy K and his community doing tournaments, but now Paradox are doing some things, right? They've introduced stuff. I think Paradox are doing official, or at least they're promoting it, even if it's still organised by other people. Sorry. Tried to post a link. Jesus still going on. To be fair, I'm on 1 speed, that's why. We've now gotten to the point, by the way, after the 16th. Wait. Finland gained another truce with Arcadia. What did they do? What? Weird. Not that I was going to call them in anyway, at this point. You wanted to post the clip. Yeah. The Twitch rules on posting links are weird. As I've said, either everyone's allowed to post links, or no one is, except mods, so they can post them. There's no setting that I can do to only allow subs to post, although you're not a sub anyway. So you would never have been allowed to, under any circumstances. Taking a few stacks back to Europe, I guess. I mean, I don't really have any purpose for having units in the mainland, though. I could keep most of my army in America. No need to shame me. Oh, the dual monarchy just had their own war. I'm not shaming you, I'm just saying it's a fact. No, Augie, it's a setting that I've set. I don't want non-subs to post links in my chat. There can be problems. We've had spam bots, and if I want to donate, I'll use Patreon for better cut. Or the thing you've just done, which is fine, but which was also a good cut, which I thank you for. No, but I actually do believe in having no non-subs are allowed to post links for security reasons. I think that's quite obvious why that should be in place. But I want to allow subs to post links, and there's no setting for me to differentiate, and that's my problem. Oh, Finland now is at war. What the fuck? Restoration of order to the... What? So Finland is just declaring war on Ronst to annex it, and they're a sphereling of Arcadia, and that's why they're at war. Fucking hell. My war score has only gone down lately. It used to be at 65. How could it go down? What happened? What? I don't get that. Just keep fighting them and killing them. Finland stole it. They bloody did. They're my ally. Now what I need to do is kill this stack here. Oh, they're attacking me. They're attacking me. Are they? No. No, you're not. Good war though. Good war. Good war. It was a good war. There were genuine challenges. They really held us off well at the beginning. The Qing Chu front. It was a good war. Single player wars aren't always that bad, you know. That country in Georgia looks like the Russia flag. Oh, you mean... What? Oh, the country... This? Louisiana? The siege? What are we talking about here? Oh, that! Oh, Mianjin. GG bros, no hitting on the enemy players. Yeah. If you want to know more about Mianjin, you can watch the DoD the China, the fucking Australian-China campaign where I played as a Sultanate. Yeah. Corsica allies me. Oh, Burgundy is at war with Italy. The newly formed Italy. What's going on here? What's happening? I lost a battle? What? The Soviet Federation has declared war on Mongol Khanate and Arcadia joined that. Because they speared it. Oh my god. I don't think there's anything else to describe it other than a clown world. I think this is a clown world. Now where did I fucking lose a battle? Oh my god. How is Arcadia still pulling armies like that out of the arse at this stage of the war? I absolutely hate how the AI can always do that. Right? I absolutely hate it. Model colony. I'm losing fucking naval battles as well, mate. What? What is going on? 10k canned food request is actually 3 years old now. How did you find it again? A screenshot, right. This is my 4 attack, so... No, wait. Oh. Oh, the AI is outplaying me there. Shouldn't they be facing war exhaustion to hell and back? Yes, they're on 100. But they can still build unlimited armies. Don't worry about that. It's an AI. They don't suffer consequences in the same way the player has to. .74 war... That was a loud noise. 74 war score. What has everyone else added? Romagna acquires Romagna. What? Romagna? Is this the same war? Did Italy join Arcadia? Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Did they join later? What is happening? What the actual shit is happening? They joined later, right? Or did they... If they joined from the start, that wouldn't make any sense. Because the Burgundy and dual monarchy have only recently started going down to occupy them. That could also explain how the war score decreased suddenly out of nowhere. Right? See, there's always an answer. There's always a weird answer deep down in the depths for everything. Oh, that's it! We won! A phoenix in Europe. Okay. Germany. Is Germany doing something? Oh yeah, 1900 is like the cut-off point for when German formation starts to happen, isn't it? There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call that channel point prediction as a no. I didn't get anything wiped, did I? I always retreated things when I lost battles, right? I didn't actually get wiped. Can we confirm that? I mean, you've been watching. Accept the peace. Oh! Oh, yes. Oos-emerita is back on the map. The Cowboy King has returned. The 1.10 million pops. No skill issues? Oh, I had plenty of skill issues. Just nothing getting wiped. Asian farms and mines. Anything new? Anything new? Anything new under the sun? I think I am going to just have to keep the bulk of my armies back in America because Arcadia will just deck on them again. Total war is removed, etc, etc. I'm just going to keep my troops here for the most part, because otherwise, just... What else can I do with them? Take them... They're not going to do anything in Europe. What's the release nation accepted, Pops? Just Cadian, which is what they mostly have, which is the Plantagenean, Pops. You see, the deep lore of this, and you'll know if you watch my Plantagenean playthroughs and my Cowboy King run and all that. This is a breakaway state of Plantagenia. And I should have done the Casus Belli liberate as puppet, right? Instead of liberate normal, which is just spearling. I'm only realising that now. I am only just realising that. Get what I mean? I need to build some ironclads for maybe some colonial points. My main African colonies are now connected officially to my sphereling, the Kingdom of Africa. That is map painting in action. I remember the infamous loading screen of the Arcadian cavalry. Oh yeah, that was so funny. That was on my first ever session of DoD fanfork as well, basically. That was funny. Like the first ever time I played that. I see the loading screen, of course. So, oh yeah, that was good. And obviously it made it into the video that I first made about this. Building everything back up to an official comfy 30k stack certification. You know, it is what it is. My feelings are doing great, yeah boy. They're all hanging in there. I'm keeping up the points. Corsica? What is this flag? What's that? Czechia. Oh, Czechia's getting Corsica, I guess. Unless I just annex them. You can't tell because your internet's horrendous? Oh. Well, if you can hear me, then that's the main thing, right? Germany could be happening, which is interesting because we now have a Czechia. I haven't seen that before. I wonder what will happen to it as and when German formation happens. Ah, comfy times. Easy. Good war. Not easy, that's for sure. Has there been a World War I? Great wars don't really happen in the same way you think they do in single player. Have we ever really seen a great war per se in any of these DoD fanfork runs? No, not really. It just doesn't happen. Occitania suddenly exists? That's new. That literally immediately just formed out of nowhere right now. Just spawned. Just absolutely appeared out of nowhere. Vinland's winning, but all they're doing is annexing Ronst, which has 90k pops. That's another episode of America's DoD in vanilla, well, single player. I'm so out of sync today. So out of sync. And you know what I love about the phrase out of sync? You can just say it to describe the way you're feeling sometimes. I'm feeling a bit out of sync today myself, you know. You can say that. It transfers well into everyday speech. You know what I challenge all of you to do? I challenge all of you to drop the phrase out of sync in everyday conversation with friends, family and acquaintances, workmates. I'm throwing out an open challenge. Can you put it in there somehow? Can you figure out a way to introduce that? Can you find a way to say out of sync? I don't know if I've ever come across someone saying out of sync, or if I've ever said it to anyone in person, but there's been so many times, right, where mainly with my family, I guess, since they're less in the loop of the kind of things the kids are saying, the memes. Like, someone in my family will say something that is a fucking one of the memes or something, and internally I go, that's that, but I don't say anything. Happens a lot. Well, not a lot, but sometimes. Just think internally, oh, that's that. Perhaps the phrase "among us" is part of that brain rot. I think I've heard family members say "among us" and then internally I think about it, but I don't say anything. And I think that's, since "among us" is so fucking widespread, I think it's probably happened to a lot of people. Oh, I won West Sahara! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! That's another connected port. Not that connected ports matter in the single player run. The timing is out of sync. Your drumming is out of sync. Because, yeah, it's very common in everyday scenarios to tell someone that their drumming is out of sync with the flute. I get that all the time. And I can't help but burst out laughing, thinking about going out of sync, when someone tells me my flute is out of sync. That's a common, everyday situation in Scotland. Are you oosing or are you joining? If you intentionally sabotage this game. Oh, now this one really hurts me. We have an out of sync player over here. Can you believe it though? The Poland-Lithuania substitute goes out of sync multiple times in episode 17, and then in episode 18, and this doesn't spoil anything if you haven't seen it, the real player returns to take the place of the substitute and then immediately goes out of sync. So that actually does suggest that the substitute was not faking out of syncs, and there might have been something wrong with Poland, the country, that caused it to go out of sync. And given how desynchronization works in the game, it could actually be the case. Could actually be true. Maybe, but you know, you don't really know. But maybe. Plausible. Simpsons clips were spot on in latest video. Aye, cheers. I can't remember what it was, right? Maybe it was you suggesting it. But there was a time where someone suggested that Simpsons clip I used, but for a previous video. But I have no idea what it was. Can't remember. But someone else suggested that. And then I thought, well, this one is the perfect time to use it. Good night, Lawrence. The Pain of Vegas Pro Editor? What about it? Have you used it yourself? Yeah, many times. Oh, you will, yeah, you will understand the pain then. And also the joy of it. The joy and the pain. The certain things that it's really good at doing, and the certain things it's not so good at doing, and the certain things that take a while, and all that. You'll get the grind. Let me guess, Spud's favourite mod is already here. Yeah. Yeah. Switch from Adobe to DaVinci, not a bad program. Oh, we've got loads of other video editors in the chat here. Lots of aspiring video editors here. It's a very basic editor, it's easier to learn, but there's nothing to master. In Sony Vegas? I've also dabbled with Adobe a little bit, but I found that there were loads of things that just took a lot longer to do and they were weirder to do in Adobe rather than as opposed to Sony Vegas. I thought I can just do that in like a couple of clicks in Sony Vegas as opposed to what I have to do here. Oh, I should have done a crisis. I should have accepted the crisis to release fucking Bjornia. Oh my god, I'm going to revert the save to see if that happens again. I've got to do it. I'm reverting. I need to release Bjornia. Sorry, Bjornia bros. But that's something I should have a look at more. I should play around with alternate video editing softwares. Either out of curiosity or to maybe make an actual video in them, although probably not. I'll tell you the reason I was using Adobe. What's the Adobe software even called again? Someone remind me. What was that? But I used that a little bit because the video that a great person, Premiere Pro, Premiere Plus, something like that, yeah. The crisis happened again, perfect. I'm going to back Bjornia this time. But yeah, I used Adobe Premiere because someone edited my the Hearts of Victoria video where I played as Japan. I just memed Lotharingia and released Bjornia for free. Fuck yes. Oh, look at that. Amazing. That's how you cuck someone in this game. Just release half their country in a crisis and they cannot do a single thing about it. Alright, we got a Bjornia back. Let's go. Can we get some North FCs in the chat? Can we get some North FCs? It's coming home. It's coming home. Can someone play and it's coming home sound effect with the blarp commands, I dare say? We're about to inherit my Viceroyalty down here as well. I'm about to board... I already bordered them. What the fuck am I talking about? I already do border it. But I'm about to get the Viceroyalty as well. To make me even closer. Oh no, it's blue bordered, is it? What? Can I not move down here? What? It's blue bordered. Is it? No, I don't have access. See what I mean? I am so fucking out of sync today. It's unbelievable. What? What? Anyway, let's integrate this, right? Let's do it. What the fuck? What am I on? What's wrong with me today? Craftsman 10%, let's get that up. So yeah, someone edited that Hearts of Victoria as Japan video for me like in 2023, halfway through in August or something. And that person used Adobe Premiere Pro, and I wanted to take the video and add a couple of things and make some of the edits or something. So I used the week free trial of it to do that in the brief amount of time I needed to make some finishing touches. So I got to play around with that new software a bit. It was really interesting to compare the differences to Sony Vegas, which is my usual. And I found some of the things really difficult to do. Ladoja's internet is dying. Ah, he's getting DDoSed by Titus. He's getting DDoSed, mate. Yeah. So that happened. Right. Integrate this thing. Oh, yes. Oh, amazing. Scandinavia has released New Mercia here as a puppet. And it has Bjornian English... Ooh. Bjornian English and Scandinavian accepted. Now those are some interesting cultures to accept, right? The only country, perhaps, that has English and Scandinavian accepted. The link between the British Isles and Scandinavia, which Scandinavia loves to conquer so frequently. Imagine. Imagine that. Alright, so the next tech will be a military tech. Of course, we need them. So that's the last Viceroyalty. Does anything happen? Because I've got everything I can get now, pretty much. Where's my amazing late game shit? I was told there was something. Because, I mean, otherwise I suppose I would make this the last session. It probably will be. I was told there was some late game extra lower LARP land cores or something out there. And I want to know what that is before we end this. And you know what the sad thing is, right? As this campaign comes to an end, the next thing I wanted to play was Spore. But we're not getting the subs for it, are we? We're not getting the goal. We're not there. So how can I play Spore when I haven't met the goal? I can't do it. What do you make of that? Did I just put my rally point? What's going on? Where are those transports I was making? Did I make transports or ironclads? I think I built new ironclads by accident. Oh, I did that after I reverted, right? That's what I did. See, I'm so out of sync with dementia today. Do a sub goal for Vic 2 MP as well. Well, I would probably later. Maybe I'll do that. But now I want to play fucking Spore. But my people, my community, you won't let me. You won't let me do it. You refuse to subscribe in large numbers. Or gift many these days. I had 200 subs around Christmas, but it's gone down, and we're struggling to get it back up there. If you get to play Spore, will you switch to Vicky 2 when you get... If there's a save converter, yeah. If there's a save converter, I'll use it, yeah, of course. Oh, I can build a lot more troops here now. Let's do it. Let's build all the troops here I can get. Come on, Spud. Play some fucking Spore. Yeah, I will. I want to. But I'm looking at you. You're not subscribed. You're not helping. You're not contributing. Why not just play it anyway? It's your stream. Because I've set a goal. And if I just play a game that was a sub-goal that I did not reach anyway... That is going to severely damage the legitimacy of all my sub-goals in the future, isn't it? If I just do it anyway. I'm sticking to it, I swear to God. If I don't get the 200 subs within February, I'm not playing it. That's God's truth. I'm not. I'm sticking to this. And I've been telling you this for multiple sessions of this campaign. I'm saying this. It's real. I'm sticking to that. And at the end of the day, the only people who can really decide this are the sub gifters, the regular big sub gifters. They're the only people with the power in their hands. Because let's face it, we're not going to get, like, how many do I need? 60 new individual subs in this time. As much as I'd like it, it won't happen. We really do have to. And look at fucking Arcadia already trying to sphere oos-emerita out of me. Slimy bastards. Snakes, the Arcadian menace. But oh yes, look, it's happening. Exactly what I said. It's gonna happen.
lategame 2 gifted a tier 1 sub to War Crime Enjoyer 69,420.
What a name.
lategame
That's
2
actually
gifted
a
a tier
fucking
1
great
sub
name.
to Jokertron 312.
That's actually a great name. Thank you for gifting 5 lategame. Merci beaucoup.
lategame 2 gifted a tier 1 sub to Alcadian 689.
Je jouerai sport.
lategame 2 gifted a tier 1 sub to Comrade Turkey. lategame 2 gifted a tier 1 sub to expert_marksman7.
The text-to-speech missed that guy. The text-to-speech missed someone. Did you see? Did you notice? It went straight from the third guy to the fourth. Strange. It was just in order? Oh. It was not in order. Yeah. Well, it started with War Crime Enjoyer. The legendary name. Look at Arcadia already up to cordial with this bullshit. I'm going to lose Ireland. I need to get a sphere tech to make it faster. I need the spear techs. Banned. Fucking banned. Yeah, I've lost Brittany. But, you know, I've released Bjornia, but look at it. It's just the usual shitty rump state, no RGOs, nothing, low pops. It's still there as a sign of shitness, as it was when I played it. A big red disappointment, not living up to the English dream at all. Oh, I've lost Ireland as well. I lost Brittany and Ireland. It is what it is. Fuck Brittany. Forget it. The dual monarchy can have that. They get a bonus because they bordered it. I'm going to try and get Ireland though. Ban Scandi. Alright, so that's fantastic. We're up to 145 now. 145. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I believe. I believe in the spore. I don't think we can win this colonial race against Burgundy, by the way. And I would probably just give up in a Mauritania. Who cares? I'm going to keep playing for a usual amount of time, maybe an hour more. An hour or more. And if nothing crazy late game event chain stuff happens by the end of the session, I might call the campaign unless the mod maker comments on the VOD to tell me what I can do. Because I'm not just going to play endlessly into the late game with no plan. And the next campaign, well, like I say, the next campaign was going to be Gran Colombia, but I wanted to play Spore next as my single player thing. Although it'd probably be quite risky to do that because it wouldn't get many views. And I wouldn't be playing Vic 2 at the same time. You know, maybe I will make it simultaneous. I'll do my next Vic 2 campaign and Spore. I doubt I'm going to get the 200 on this stream anyway. So I will just move on to Gran Colombia next. Or the Colombian Alliance as it's called here. So we're going to form an epic Castro map, kick out the Spanish, and all this stuff. Just obliterate the DM so it drops out of GP status. That's true, I guess. That's actually true. We can just fuck them up. Yeah. But that would involve bringing my troops to Europe, and who can be bothered doing that? They don't have any meaningful allies as well, though. Oh, that's such a good point. Then Arcadia is going to deck on oos-emerita when we... In fact, they could deck on them any time, actually. Because they can just restore order, I think. But they're not, they're trying to sphere it. I don't know. Wait, Vinland... Oh, sorry, what? Vinland lost that war? They did not annex Ronst? What? Rebellion in our ally? Oh, fuck off. Rebellion in our ally. I don't care about Bengal. They're not worth it. They're completely not worth it. In every sense. No. I'm not dying for them. Yeah, let's take down the dual monarchy a little bit. I actually think that's a good idea. Can we maybe secure an alliance with Occitania? Well, since Occitania actually has no allies of its own, Burgundy's friendly. Burgundy would intervene. Of course. Trying to sphere it is a fool's errand. That'll never get anywhere, probably. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Everyone has decided that after the Doge gifted 5 subs, no one is going to talk anymore. Absolutely no one. Mexico City. And you there, you there, you. Would you be able to dismantle the DM? Yeah, would I? I'll see what the... Fuck off, Arcadian Federation. What are you decking on? Arcadia's at war with Venice, probably over an Italian war. Let's withdraw from there and see if I can make any states with all this colonial. No. A few more ironclads and we can start stating South America. So, all the stuff I just inherited in Quito, by the way, is already states. And God knows the state of them. I'm not microing as hard to look at these and analyse the provinces and see how they're doing. I can't be bothered. Like looking at their industry or anything. But just, you know, just imagine me doing that, you know, just imagine me microing that. I'm doing that, mentally. I can backseat a bit more if you'd like to have a more active chat. I think there's more options than that. I think it's possible to have an active chat without backseating. Call me idealistic. It's not possible to do that in EU4 though. We can rule that out already. How many accepted pops? I'll show you in a second. We have 11.89 million, which isn't actually that many. But the year 1903, having all of Spain and all of Latin America with the various accepted pops, that's not actually that many. It's kind of shite, to be honest with you. What's not possible in EU4? Having a chat that doesn't backseat and is active at the same time. I've looked at the decisions in game files and I can't see anything else. Not sure I've looked in the right place. I'm sure the fantastic mod maker will correct me. Oh, okay. I could have been sold a false promise. I'm not ruling anything out or doubting it though. I think the way I'll operate it is at the end of this session, I'll say, I'll wait for the mod maker to respond in the VOD comments as he always does. And if he tells me there's something to come back for, I'll continue. If not, we will move on to Gran Colombia. I think that's really good. What's the population of Spain today? Well, Vic 2 population is different because it doesn't count women and children. But hover over this. Our total population is 150 million. Yeah, there you go. Did the Latin Empire / Aragon lose cores in Iberia? Yes. Yeah, it's just Catalonia. Yep. Absolutely true. Crazy how the nation can just disappear like that. Suddenly nothing. There's something happening. Wait, I've got this thing. No more war until 1904. This happens after a late game war in this mod. You cannot... Every war becomes a sort of total war thing, where you can't deck again for a while. That's okay. We can wait. Burgundy is trying to sphere fucking Bjornia from me and they're already friendly. Okay, they're taking the absolute piss at this point. They're taking the piss. Hello again, Mario. Hello. They're absolutely fucking taking the piss. So in 1904 we can try and see if we have the dismantle thingy on dual monarchy and completely take apart their empire. Free everything. England, France, maybe it'll happen. Take their India. Maybe, just maybe, we can give the little bit of Australia to the Republic of Mianjin, but I don't think that'll work. They call this island Shuji. Weird name. What is your opinion on yellow-coloured nations? What do you mean? We were talking about that at the start of the stream, about Spain. Did you know that? Ireland's back in the sphere, boys. They could be a really good staging ground to invade dual monarchy England. Occitania is already in the Burgundian sphere. I think that shit is over. That can be forgotten about. We've got to try and salvage Bjornia from being speared. Don't want that to happen. I wasn't here at the start, I was teaching someone Vic 2. And it's funny you should come in and ask about yellow-coloured nations, because we were talking about Spain and Portugal. And how, since DoD Spain is so different from normal Spain and it's actually a Portuguese-dominated thing, wouldn't it actually make sense to change the colour of it to represent that? I think that's an interesting point. Because when you think of Spain, you think yellow. But in DoD, it's actually Portuguese-dominated. So, yeah, think about it. It's interesting, isn't it? If you're going to invade DM anyhow, wouldn't it be better to return to England Bjornia? Oh shit, can I? Return England to Bjornia. Do what I could not do in my own Bjornia campaign, but as a greater power. You know, granting it to them. You know, the really sad thing about that is that the dual monarchy ended up remaining pretty much the most powerful great power in the world in my Bjornia campaign. But in nearly every other campaign, it's actually the dual monarchy that loses and dies. That's the truth. And I've talked about how the dual monarchy has a difficulty fighting Burgundy as the AI because they keep half their armies overseas and in England where it can't do anything. Yet the one time I fucking play Bjornia, that's what happens. That's crazy. And it's typical luck. Sod's law. Ireland is no longer in our sphere of influence because of Czechia. Fuck off with that. Fuck off. My god. Oh, don't want to talk about that bundle of sticks. Königlich Rheinland. Was passiert? Nein, ich will nicht eine Allianz. Ein Allianz. Guys, what's the German word for alliance? Ein Deutsch in das Chatten? Nein, keine Alliance, bitte. What if we have a Spud Civ game? I've done that before. Not to say I won't do it again in the future, but again, I don't have plans. Ja, man. Ah, du bist Deutsch, ja, man, ja. Ah, ja, ich bin Tommy K, ja. Alter, ja. No, don't forget don't keep the EU4 suggestions coming. Okay, leave that. Leave the EU4 suggestions out. I might seriously consider adding EU4 to the blacklist of terms on my chat, mainly for fun, but also, you know, actually I don't want to hear about EU4 anyway. So that's me fucked in Ireland. I got expelled by Scandi. The AI typically double teaming to kick out the player, as usual. I'm more likely to play EU3 on stream than I am EU4. That is an actual good shout, Karen. You're a fantastic chatter for that. You're a real one for that, you know. Hello, Quattro Zavisky. I see a lot of great people coming into the chat saying hello, but I'm not seeing that being met with an equal amount of subs. I'm not seeing it. EU5, well, we'll see if that happens in a year or two. Tell you what, if they announce that they're developing EU5, then I'll start playing EU3 to take the piss, because everyone will be like, oh my god, let's play EU4 because they're making EU5, where I'm out here playing EU3. How about Vic 1? Now, yes, I will go to Vic 1 sometime, but as I've said, I'm very happy with everything I'm playing now, as well as the goal to play Spore. I don't want to add any more complications to what I'm playing, you know. I'm fine. You know, I'm also really enjoying Raft with Pie Chucker. I don't need anything new, any new games. I'm very fine. Empire. Shh! Shh! Remember everything I just said for the last 15 seconds? Yes. That doesn't mean start suggesting random games for me to play as well. As much as Empire Total War is actually a cool game to play on stream, I would do it. And, well, I'm not going to go back to Imperator Rome after the last playthrough. I missed the last RAF stream. What happened? Well, you can watch the VOD. It was... you really... Honestly, I could give you a rundown of what happened and all that, but the session, that Raft session, the third one, was so good. It was so good. It was the best one. I would rather you just watch it, genuinely. Remember the Spud Halo stream? Oh, those were good. Those were pretty good times. Halo 3 streams, or Halo Reach streams, are both fucking Master Chief Collection streams. They were a big moment on my streams, because that was when I moved to streaming on Twitch, wasn't it? Or something like that. My first stream on Twitch was a Halo 3 stream. Me, an individual not subbing because I'm not interested in Spore. You don't get it. You don't have to want Spore in order to subscribe. You can just subscribe for the sake of it as well. For God's sake. Because it's just getting the sub count up and supporting the channel. If I didn't have a Spore goal, would you subscribe just in general? Or not? Come on. Yes, I'll blow up. Fucking blow up. Blow yourself. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my god. Vinlander. What? What is that? How is oos-emerita at war with fucking Arcadia? Fuck. Okay, I initially thought, oh, Arcadia must be decking on oos-emerita. I thought they decked on it. I loved your last political discussion stream, very brave. What were your favourite opinions of mine that I shared on that stream? I was shitting myself thinking that they decked on it for fucking actually annex, but they're joining some random Vinland war. I swear to God, it's another war on fucking Ronst! This is ludicrous. And oos-emerita joined it on Vinland's side because they allied. Oh my God, what is this? And Vinland is getting absolutely blasted by fucking Arcadia. Oh my God. Why? Why is this happening? Don't fucking add a war goal, please, on oos-emerita. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh my God. Why? Still railroads. Let's get the railroads and let's build them in Morocco. Hey Helmet, how you doing, mate? Got any subs? Got any gifted subs, anyone? What mod? Exclamation mark mod. DoD fanfork. Serene. They've called them... Oh my God, they've gone bundle of sticks. Oh shit. Oh no. Danubian Federation, Germany is happening. In this game. Not the Bavaria series yet, if ever. Yeah. Mussolini, but he's Venetian. Where's Baldi from in Italy? Region-wise, city-wise. Where's he? What was his local dialect growing up? Any Italiani in Nello Chato? Thought it was Fiume. See if I'm Fiume. What's Italian for bundle of sticks? Well, isn't that the word we're trying to avoid in the first place? By saying that. Il bundello de esticchio, as it is. Now, what's this? Anglo-French liberation of Champagne against Burgundy. Is the dual monarchy decking on Burgundy? What the fuck are they doing? 166, 92. What? 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 This world has become an absolute fucking clown world. The American war. Don't add war goals, please. The Soviets have launched a new war, this time against Manchuria, and Arcadia has also joined that, similar to what they did with Mongolia. Also, the Soviet thingy, they're getting cores in the east, I think. Maybe. 20 million pops. So I swear to fucking God, I clicked on the Soviet and looked at the accepted pops. See this word here? In the corner of my eye, I swear to God, that said Virtual Rock. He's in my mind rent-free from his antics in the Bavaria series, which were fantastic. And of course, I'm editing the future sessions with him as well. Like, I'm editing what will be part... well, I'm cutting down the footage for what will be parts 19 and 20, even, already. I'm getting through the footage for that. I will be editing part 19 going forward. Where we will have plenty more Virtual Rock action. Right, oos-emerita is at peace. This shit is peaced out. Good. Arcadia still on 53% war exhaustion. Right, so what were we talking about? I was remarking upon how this country got 20 million pops, which is a lot. More than my accepted pops anyway. And they're my ally. I'm allied to this nation. Fucking hell. Huge army, but they have to move east. So, do you think that these are the ideal Balkan borders? Does anyone agree? Well, the thought process behind it, Kellen, is you give up one bit of land in order to have the chance of winning a war to gain more or better land elsewhere. That's the basic logic. Many times, though, it gets taken too far, abused, used too much, and all that. I don't want to talk too many specifics, though, in case people haven't seen Bavaria Part 18 yet, but, you know, what the Ottoman Empire did, from our perspective, makes sense, because giving up this for this better land over here, you get it, but I don't want to go into too many details. Save it for Bavaria Part 19. Macedonia is a Greek, Bulgarian and Sephardic nation. And by the way, I think going back to Macedonia would be a good playthrough. I don't know how much content they have in DoD Fanfork, but even playing them in regular DoD, maybe even going over to HPM DoD for a change, Macedonia would be a fantastic playthrough for that. A classic, because I've played it before. And we painted the map of Alexander the Great in that. It was fun. That Macedonia playthrough, Map Painting Wednesdays, was my proto single player stream style run. Really early form of what became my DoD Fanfork games. I remember it. I remember talking to chat. I remember we talked about history and Alexander the Great and stuff. It's a precursor to this format. The No-Guy Horde games, yeah, those two, yeah. Although they were closer, they were later, they were closer to this. The first ever one was Provence, right? We did a little tiny format. I played Provence for, I don't know, I think I feel like I even got through that whole campaign in one session, maybe two. I was a lot faster about it then. I think in my first couple of runs, I played as Provence to form the Latin Empire. Or, you know, the version of the Latin Empire of that old mod by them, rather than the Latin Empire of DoDFF. And then I played Macedonia. But I think those runs went a lot quicker. I painted the map, got it done really fast. Transalpina. Thanks, Ladoge fucking knows everything. He watches all my streams multiple times a day. All of them. All the old shit. Just so we can know the right old references. Septiman Patriots. These assholes want to unite. They want... Yeah, I get it though. Look, there's Septimans and Apaches. That's not Arcadian heartland there. Can you make the Suez, please? It's made. Yeah, it's made. It's made. Aragon actually made it. The Latin Empire made it. Because Egypt used to be theirs feeling. Remember, we fought them as well. As in the wars against the Latins. But when the Latin Empire fell apart, they gave the canal back to Nasser. He demanded it. Ache. Why? That's it. I've officially been banned in Ireland. It's over. We're never getting that. It was so expensive they collapsed. It was the Suez Crisis. Much like Britain IRL. That's what caused the Latin Empire to fall. Fact. Hello, Hammock Girl. Where's all the subscribers? It's so over. Yes, I would agree, Laughing Cavalier. Old Britannia does great historical stuff. The way I would compare Old Britannia is he is the real history equivalent of a Spud Gun analysis section. He talks about countries and real people and real countries in the same way that I talk about players in this game and what the countries do. We are here lurking. No, I mean new subs. I mean gifted subs. I mean all the things that'll get me to play Spore. That's what I'm talking about. No, Hamakgal, you've got a bit more content here. We'll be playing for a little while longer. Don't worry, we're still here. Is there an industry tax decision? Oh yeah, there should be, unless... Yeah, I do have to... Oh, you're so right. Weren't you the same person who suggested the one that in 1895? Is it in extra decisions or government decisions? Oh shit, it's in government. State and government. Okay. National Security Act. I think secret police. Is that better than national police? Doesn't really matter. I don't care. Industrial upgrade of 1905 gives me open heart furnace surgery. Yeah. I love those. I love those industrial upgrades. That's some of the best stuff in DoD fanfork, isn't it? And it makes sense as well, right? You might not be researching a lot of industrial stuff, but if you're a wealthy country and you got millions in the bank, you could import the things and invent them and fucking reverse engineer them, buy them, pay for the patents, whatever. It does actually make a lot of sense to allow yourself to buy industrial upgrades. UK's reason for fighting to Suez was access to India. Nation decided to break away. Not true, no. Persian Gulf oil, yeah. After India broke away, there still were strategic reasons for Britain to have the Suez Canal. They just weren't India. Because we also had the Malayan incident. We still had stuff out here. And also Persian Gulf oil became massively important later. Around World War II-ish, after World War II. And there was shit going on with Persia that was also huge, and it was talked about in Royal Britannia's video not long ago. I mean, I've watched it. San Francisco earthquake. Oh shit. Belo Horizonte. Is that in me? Where's San Francisco? Which one? Which San Francisco are we talking about here? This? Eep. Belo Horizonte? That's not fair. How come San Francisco's over here this time? That's not fair. Thought it was over here. San Bao earthquake. That's what should be happening. Yeah. But as much as anything else, even if there is no strategic reason to have the Suez Canal in order to get to the east, it's still worth having in its own right for the amount of money and business interests you can make with it. You know, that makes an absolute fortune for Egypt today so they can fucking buy water. What's San Francisco in Chinese? I don't know, let's look at Google Translate. Ready to hear this?
旧金山
Jinshan.
旧金山
That's it. San Francisco in Chinese. Bing shilling. Gonna sound stupid, but the Egyptians cranked up the price so high ships started going around Africa again. When? Lately? I think there's something else going on in the region that's causing things to go around the Cape these days. Gonna sound stupid, but can you rename provinces in Vic 2? And a follow-up, is that an intended feature for OpenVic? No, you cannot do it in base Vic 2 outside decisions and events. And secondly, yes, it's a much suggested requested feature for OpenVic, which will be possible. I don't want it in original compatibility mode, but in the future modes, yeah. definitely. A round of applause for this epic Hispanic Union LARP playthrough we did. Legendary. Now, why did I ally the dual monarchy again? Let's move on with this. Let's get the dual monarchy shit done.
Thanks for answer.
Oh, look, we got this guy subbing. I knew we could do it. You don't want the spore game, but I answered your question, so thank you very much for the 10 months, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, it makes sense for Egypt to raise the price in the ongoing circumstances too, doesn't it? Thank you so much, Noodle Boy, for the prime. Thank you. That's nice. We're almost at 150. And by the way, 150 was the modest, small, mini goal that what the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? The Royaume-Uni de Frangleterre. They literally named it Frangleterre. Are you fucking serious? Est-ce que vous êtes sérieux? Frangleterre? Sérieux? Qu'est-ce que c'est de putain, mais... Alors, oui. What the fuck? Dégueulasse. Justified invasion. Absolutely. As if I didn't have any justification to dismantle. Where's dismantle? No. The only thing I can dismantle is fortifications. Liberate puppet. Liberate in puppet country? Nah. We just have to do... Well, yeah. We just have to do liberate in puppet country, but it's England. Bionia doesn't even have its cores on England at the moment. Wait. I've got an idea. It might involve a bit of cheating. What is the best Vic 2.0 mod to play? Depends what you're looking for, but if you want a story-driven, single-player experience, I'll always recommend DoD Fanfork, which I'm playing now. Okay, right here. I'm going to try and go on Bjornia and give it the cores on England by contriving the decision. And then I'll liberate allied cores. Let's do it. I happen to know the tag for that. Right, England... Oh, wait, no. They have to be a great power, but I can do that. Let's give them 5 million prestige. Now, remind me, gentlemen and ladies, what is the tag for the Hispanic Commonwealth? I've kind of forgotten. I forgot. Won't it leave your sphere? Yeah, but they'll remain allied. And in any case, I can... Oh, fuck, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just test it. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much, Subpar Turtle, always on point. Was that enough prestige? It actually wasn't. Hold on, give me more. How about 1,000? Is that enough? It might not be. Number 8 is not reliable. Actually, number 8's fine. No. Well, maybe. Because they might teeter on the edge and not quite go up. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Don't care. Bolt action rifles. Keep an eye on them. I think they can do it. I will remain allied to them. Hello, Hubertus. You're a non-sub, but if you become a sub, we can get up to 150, maybe even 200 later. How is life in Hispania in this mod? Oh, it's great. Whether you're a liberal student, middle-class person in Lisbon, or a rough, reactionary peasant Catholic in Castile, Life is good. The two main constituencies of my country, always at odds with each other. Out of those two things, ladies and gentlemen, what would you all rather be? A backwards, reactionary Catholic peasant Castilian, or a smug, liberal, elite college student in Lisbon of Spanish culture? What would you rather be? I think we've made life good for both of them. I had to add a negative adjective to either side. You got backwards peasants and smug liberals in the city. That person with money and land. I guess the peasants would have land and some money. Can I be a guerrilla fighter? There was a time and place for that in America. I am already the second. A great representation in the chat. Peasant, to be honest, in this age college students are probably shot for being communists. I'd be the based Anglois who only visits on vacation. There's that Burgundian in the early game who visits all the great cities in America and gives you an event. Wait. Someone just got assassinated by Arcadia and I gained a fucking dismantle nation on Arcadia. Oh. I have a truce with them. I wouldn't be able to call in my allies. Fuck. And they're still pretty strong, you know. I don't want to go through the pain of fighting them again. I want to take down the dual monarchy is the last thing I do, you know. Leave that. Bionia's 8, come on, become a great power. Smug liberal student, I don't like being smug, but I'd rather be smug than a farmer who votes for people who have flooded the country with cheap imported produce and ruined my career. What if the smug liberal Lisbon student wants to flood the country with cheap produce? Albion's always going to Majorca. English. The Bjornians go. It's the Bjornians ever since they came in my sphere, always going on lads' holidays to Ibiza. Capitalists took care of building the railroads. He's going to automate the jobs with tractors. It's over. Los Tractores, as they call them. What's after this campaign? Fucking Spore, if the chat lets me play it. I want to play Spore. But otherwise it's Gran Colombia. Gran Colombia in DoD Fan Fork, obviously. The constant sound of late game railroads being built is music to my ears. Come on, Bjornia. Become a fucking great power. Come on. How long does that actually take? It takes a year or something, doesn't it? Japan? Ireland? Oh, always losing Ireland. The Warlord era? Okay. Oh shit! That is a big breakdown. That is a massive balkanization. Really happened. And these are different. It's really interesting. Oh, People's Republic of China is there. Crazy. That's actually insane how the mod really represents the change of eras in China. The old dynasties and empires that we used to play with when we played in the Australia game. And now it becomes the warlord era, and you've got the cliques and all this. Great stuff. And this is Anhui is communist. So we could have the People's Republic of China nice and early. And we already have the Soviet Federation. Wow. Are they going to take this land from the Dzungar Empire? I remember there was a mod we played. It was JBA mod or something. We had a session. It has a really balkanized China. What's this? Humiliate against the Soviet Federation. No. We played a China session. I streamed it. It'll be in the archives. The archive playlist somewhere. Don't know if anyone remembers that. That's going to be an old obscure reference. But we played a sort of Chinese bloodbath with like 7 or 8 players in China killing each other. People arguing about alliances and hug boxes. Oh, classic. The Nubia is doing better than in your campaign. Well, is it really? Because it's 1908 here. Whereas I'm in 1888 or 7 as of the end of part 18. So, in terms of being on track, I'm actually probably further ahead. Plus, I already have Switzerland, Baden-Württemberg. You know. Scandinavia is just toying with me in fucking Ireland at this point. Toying with their prey. You had Burgundy Joker to contend with. I had a lot to fucking contend with. No spoilers. I've had a lot to contend with so far. I had a game in... Listen, Brady. You know that adding redacted like that makes everyone instantly know what game you're on about. It has the same effect. Exactly the same. Come on, Bjornia. They're a great power. Do they have cores? They've taken the core decision. Wait, they've only got it on some. Well, that's good enough for me. Let's go in. That's good enough for me. Should I remove Bjornia's prestige now and let them drop out? I think I will. Yeah, just wanted to get them that decision, and well, it's gonna take more time for them to drop out, but I'd like to get them back in the sphere for this. Right, now let's finally do it. Let's go after the fucking Joe Monarchy. I don't want to fight another Arcadian war, so I mean, if they deck on oos-emerita, I would strongly consider tag switching that war out, because what I really want to do is wrap up the game with one nice thing on Bjornia, you know, the meme. Avenging the lost campaign, you know. As we often do. Dismantle fortifications. So what we want to do... Now wait a minute. See, the Casus Belli free allied cores, does that only work on my Sphereling? I think it does. So I think I do have to actually wait for Bjornia to drop out again. Which is quite annoying. We can speed for it. Bring this on. I honestly think that's how it works though. If I want to do it properly. I mean, I could just liberate England, but I want to do it this way. I want to really give it to Bjornia. I want to do it you know, do a fucking proper job, mate. Fucking proper job. No, it's no use doing a half-assed job. Got to get it done, you know. Oh, fuck off, Ireland. Constant Ireland shit. And our man. Every time, Scandinavian. But guess who they're still allied to? And they'll join me against the dual monarchy. And I think the best thing to do is get as many militechs as possible. Tell you what though, it'd be a really good idea to get military directionism before this war, unless I get fucking gassed. So maybe a bit more waiting is actually a good thing. We made it up to 72.9 literacy by the end. I mean, I had a drop off in my level of micro over those sorts of things through the campaign. I was managing it more intently, but there is also the fact that inheriting and gaining all this American stuff really tanked it, obviously. So, I think that's reasonable. I think... Oh shit. I managed my literacy fine through the campaign in Spain, but... The Rif Revolt of 1908? Oh, this is a out of left field. North of Morocco up to the Pass of Taza. Wow. Do they seriously think they have a fucking chance? What's the... What? Is this fucking Franco? It's Franco. It's fucking Spanish Civil War, boys. Partially westernized nation, what a joke. Franco, mate. It's fucking Franco's Civil War. But hey, it's something to do while we wait for Bionia to drop. You know, let's get it done quicker. Let's call in the Kingdom of Africa. Now, let's be real for a moment. If there's going to be a real Spanish Civil War in this timeline, Franco's going to come from the Kingdom of Africa instead. Not from that little pathetic Al Rif bullshit. Let's be real. The Army of Africa in the Kingdom of Africa. Was Al Rif already a state or not? It must have already been a state, and then I can instantly state it again. It dropped out of becoming a state due to that civil war. That's very... That civil war there, that Rif thing was so, for lack of a better word, random. You know, the event chains have ended, it's all died down, we got to this stage in the game, and then this just happens in 1908 or 1909. Will the rebels be Catalans? I don't know. Nothing's happened with the Catalans since they joined my nation. The Reconquista fulfilled. Okay. Any province gets modern Spanish education. This is in North Africa. So, right. Look at this, this is a Putin speech. We're justifying our invasion of Al Rif by going back to the Reconquista of 1492. Putin moment. With the final end of opposition in 1909, the millennia of Reconquista finally ends. But, I mean, it's saying this is like the last act of Reconquista, but didn't we already control this? Putin would go further back. True, he would go back to... Didn't I actually say this in my last stream? I said something about going back to the fucking Visigothic kingdom to justify this. And to be fair, if you're going to use the Reconquista and stuff as some kind of justification, you would actually go back to when the Muslims first invaded and killed the Visigothic kingdom. That's actually where you would go, isn't it? Roman provinces, maybe even, yeah. The Gallic tribes. But anyway, this is a bit strange and random. But, so we're now assimilating all these people like mad, which is interesting. If I make these places a state, does that get rid of this modifier? If I state them? Now let's see. Does this actually assimilate? No, they're not. Nothing there. Would they? I don't think assimilation really happens in colonies. That doesn't really ring a bell with me, but I don't know. Does it say anything here about it being a colony? There's all these 1.5 here, 0.5, but I have a plus 250% modifier on this right now. I think there's no valid target, right? The only Spanish people I have here is a labourer and some bureaucrats. And these labourers are not integrating. It's weird, 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 weird. I bet they would be in Al Rifis as a state. With, no? What? These people aren't assimilating for fucking shit. Weird. Weird. Also, my references to the Putin interview memes and all that in the Bavaria Part 18 were another really popular thing. Loads of comments on that. So, that went down well. And it also goes to show that people... What?! It also goes to show that people are paying attention to the analysis section. Right? Loads of people got to that section, stayed, kept watching, and commented on the wee jokes that I made in there. For fuck's sake though, this rebellion at this stage of the game, oh my god. Is Bionia? Bionia's not a great power, can I do it now? Oh come on, where's the Casus Belli Free Allied Corps? Come on, mate. Royaume-Uni Frangleterre. Oh. It's just not happening, is it? I'd have to go to Bjornia and manually justify wars and shit to do this. Can we do it? Ah, fuck it, I'm just going to liberate England. Liberate and puppet England. I don't care. Fuck Bjornia. I'm not bending over backwards for that useless little country, okay? I'm just doing a liberate England. I'm going to get them out of this abomination called Frangleterre. Il parle franglais. Imagine having to deal with this rebellion. Right, wait, hold on. Extra decisions, please. Extra decisions. I'd like to... where is... Get rid of disable improved rebel equipment, please. Thank you. I don't want the rebels to have technology. Here, Kingdom of Africa. You mind? Would you mind, Africans? Hearing that name makes my skin crawl. I'd rather die than share a country with the Angloids. Oh, are you French? Tu es français? Oui? Tu es français? Ouais, tu es français, mec? Tu es français, mec? The Ireland events from Scandinavia and the Sphere are just absolutely ridiculous at this point. Is that the Czechs decking on... Oh! I've seen this before, but it's still no less shocking to see it again. Yep, I'm French, not many of us leave our corner of the internet though. It's funny, I've been talking about that a few times. I talked about that on the OpenVic server lately. I spoke French in the chat. And we talked about how it is actually interesting how France on the internet seems to be a bit insular, and there's nothing wrong with that. They keep themselves to themselves, they stay with their own people on the internet. Whereas people in all over the rest of Europe, Netherlands, Scandinavian countries, Germans, they hang out with us and speak English. But you know, the few French people that do slip through the cracks, we get some legends like Le Doge in Spicy Fiction, even though he's a non-sub. Il ne sera pas abandonné. Wait, no. Abonné. Abandonné means to abandon, and abonné means to subscribe. Got a very weird little situation there with those words, France. Liberate and puppet country. Let's do it. The Nubian Burgundian Summit. Do you have any allies? Not much. But they do have Macedonia and Albania, who I know for a fact will do some stupid naval invasions if I don't stop them. Okay, right. Liberate and puppet country. Brittany? Oh! Oh, shit, this has the situation, doesn't it, with... Oh, this is a... Yeah, England doesn't have cores per se, does it? You have to do Northumbria first. Ugh. In that case, this is a bit weird, and I don't know if it's possible. If I liberate France, it would probably trigger England to form, wouldn't it? Northumbria didn't form in this playthrough. What can we really do here? I can't liberate Beornia, even though it has cores. But Brittany? No, Brittany is just... What's Brittany? Oh, Brittany is... What? Southern England. This is so weird. I'm going to do whatever that country is. Brittany. 94 war score. I'm going to do that country, whatever it is. That's the one I'm freeing. I can actually see the assimilation is kicking in a little bit. I'm seeing the cultures expand a wee bit. It is happening. Oh yeah, call in my allies. Let's call them in, and let's call Ireland in if they'll join. Yeah, they'll join. No longer allied to Burgundy. Yeah, that's enough in terms of allies. Good stuff, good stuff. Now where should I fucking launch an invasion? I should launch an invasion by getting mail access from Occitania. And you know, I have a massive mobilization. I think I'll use it on this and walk through. Just send absolutely insane waves of mobilized troops in there. I think that's the strategy. That's the winning strategy here. Oh, and I'll hit auto assign. Oh no, auto assign doesn't really work when I haven't got any of these generals ticked. It's over. Just assign some random shit. I don't care. I'm gonna win with pure brute force numbers, as I often do. What are all these random navies? Wait, Scandinavia? No, that's not Scandinavia. It's Bongley. And Macedonians hiding. Where are they going? Are they going to land in the Canary fucking Islands? Is that what this is? We will ally with Czechia. And I will immediately call them in. Oh no, they're a little bit busy. Oh. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Oh, you... No, cheeky bastards just calling me in. Yes, I got mail access. Corsica. Fuck off. Die to Italy, I don't care. We are moving through. We are moving right through. We got access through neutral. Just like base multiplayer players do when they cheat and break the rules. Let's fucking go. If I set a 4 defense and stack up in Angoulême and let them attack me. Genius. Sometimes my genius is frightening, as they say. Oh, they're in India. It's my puppet in. Call in the puppet. Have we finally found a use for this fucking puppet? Did I thank Noodle Boy for the subscription? I think I did. I mean, at this point, that was like hours ago. Attack me, Joe Murray. Come on, hit me. I want you to hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Come on, do it. I want you to hit me. Hit me. Hit me. And they're hitting me. Yeah, they're doing it. They fall for the bait every time. And yeah, again, this is the dual monarchy. They just don't have many troops in the British. Or not in Britain. They're gassing. Oh no. Oh no, it's not fair. Where's my general? I had a 4 defense in that fucking province, didn't I? What? Guys, am I being gaslit by the game? Did he die? What happened to him? What? Where was that 4 defense, guys? Did I not put him in properly? Maybe I misclicked. I don't know. Yeah, this might be a bit brutal. I'm going in with massed mobilization troops, mainly against gaseous enemies. Gaseous. Not great. When this general goes in, he will nullify the gas and the terrain. Bring it back to a level plane. Wait! No, I see it. That what? It's auto-assign, isn't it? It's something to do with fucking auto-assign. I'm getting fucked. I knew I was getting fucked over by something. Next stack will bring him this time, I swear to God. Thank you, yeah boy. Yeah, it's great stuff. I mean, the Joker arc of Burgundy in the campaign is probably stuff of legend in this shit. It's legendary. I still lost that stupid... Okay, I take it back, right? All of this shit, liability. I got killed by gas. Absolute liability, all of this. Tunguska. Ugh, this whole DM expedition is so fucking not worth it. You have no idea. This is so fucking tiresome and not worth it. But, you know, I'll have to stick through to the end at this point. Ugh. What, are they at war with Burgundy as well? No, it is Ireland with the Burgundian flag copy. That's what it is. Ooh. Alright, we got attack. Where's my general? Sousa. Get in there, boys. Don't let the fucking fuck this game! No! Okay, we reinforced it. Oh my god. What's this? Communists in that? Oh, that's bullshit. Inca communists in that. What? What? Did that just break away from me? What? What? Oh, maybe is that the crazy shit he was talking about in the mod? Is that it? Is that what it was? Because if it's a crazy late game event where I get fucked over and lose shit, then so I'm not interested anymore. Suddenly I'm just, you know, I think I'll call it before that. Right. What? Again. So close. What if I attack them? End of old Inca rule. Oh fuck. Now, I think I'm going to do an attack on them, right? Because I don't know, how bad could it be? When am I getting the invention to get rid of gas? When that's going to be another like. What's my chance of this? It's 100. No. What? I need infiltration as well? I should have read up on this. You need to have that. That's strange. -4 digging. Jesus. Jesus Christ. We're going to need him if we're going to win this fucking war. It's a good thing I'm only fighting a tiny fraction of the DM. We're not winning this war. I'm not feeling it. We can't win this war. We can't actually win this war. Because I'd have to invade England. I don't see it happening. I don't see us winning. Look at this. I think we're done. We're done. We're done. Inca rule. No, we're alright. Not dealing with it. Bjornia. Bjornia again came in to ruin my campaign. They fucking ruined it by making me do this DM bullshit. Channel point prediction, there wasn't one. There wasn't one. Unless Ladoge made one in the background. Bjornia ruined the campaign. The Miltech thing in the late game. Now, I get making the need for Miltech really important, but the difference in Miltech is too strong. You outright just win with like 20-1 numbers against you. The late game Miltech is insane, right? If you don't have it, you cannot win anything. More or less. The difference in Miltech between me and Arcadia in that war was insane as well. And that wasn't even related to gas. I've had machine guns. Look, I didn't know, I mean I should have known, but still, you have to research organic chemistry, infiltration and military directions to get gas. You need to get another tech now. So I don't get gas until 16th of December 1911. Plus, we've been at it for nearly 4 hours now, and it's actually time to wrap up anyway. And imagine this, right? We couldn't even get 150 subscribers. I don't see Spore happening, guys, with this level of subs. It's not happening. But here we are. I set a little sub goal for this stream. Modest, very modest. It was only an increase of like 10 subs from what we were. But that's fine. It is what it is. I'm playing Wrath with PyChucker on Tuesday. Maybe people will sub there. I don't know. They won't. But that was good. Interesting session. Some good war with Arcadia. That was actually a really good war. Good chats with everyone. Good modding from Ladoge. Not too many channel point predictions in this one, unfortunately. Nothing really came to mind. It's is Spover. Jesus, I can't type today. That's just because you're French. Just start 7 new campaigns. The starting streams are going to draw. Yeah, you know about the starting of a stream phenomenon. The difference is just mental. I don't understand the mentality of viewers behind it. I want to know what it is that makes someone tune in for one session and then fuck off forever until the first session of the next campaign. What is it about session 1 of a new campaign as the only content you want to watch? Don't you ever think, I wonder what happens in the rest of this? Maybe session 2 or 3. The numbers are stark, right? Session 1 of a campaign will get 100 viewers, and then session 2 will go down to 50, and then it'll be about 50 for the rest, on average. I mean, we're at 49 right now as I speak. So it's crazy. Why do they do this? And I've even said this during the times where we've been on session 1 with loads of viewers. I've said it. I remember times in session 1s where I've looked over at the viewer count and gone, oh look, we have like 110 viewers now, great. Don't forget to stay tuned for session 2. And then knowing full well that half of them will drop off. I think it might have to do with the early game having most events and wars. It's just not true though. That's what people might think. But it's not true. Maybe people feel like they're exploring a new country for the first time and it's new and fresh, and then, don't know. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for the very few subs we did get during the stream. Thanks for the donation, subs, moderation, all the usual great stuff. Cheers. That's what I'm going to call the end of this DoD Spain playthrough. I hit all my goals in the campaign. We beat down Arcadia and took back oos-emerita, which was a great arc. We formed the thingy. Forming this nation has big pros and cons, and after seeing the amount of pops that Catalonia has, I think Iberia is better because of that. I think Iberia would be fucking good. But the thing is, Iberia is not exactly new or unique to this mod. I wanted to do the Hispanic Empire because it's obviously exciting, going down, getting all the colonies and forming that union with them, coring it, getting these fancy accepted pops. It's obviously a lot more interesting, but in terms of the country, objectively, Iberia is stronger because of the pops of Catalonia getting them accepted and having high literacy and the industry there. Actually building up and managing all these pops across the Americas properly, getting them up to literacy, building proper industry here is a very tall order. It's kind of weird to do it as Spain. When I'm playing Gran Colombia next though, we can build it up slowly, right? We'll start building an industry in Mexico, build out from there, build up the literacy and stuff. That campaign might be rough from that point of view, literacy and shit, but I'm looking forward to the challenge of playing Gran Colombia. That's next. I don't know when I'll start. Maybe next week, like next weekend, Friday, Saturday next time, maybe. Maybe later in this week, Thursday. We'll see. But overall, just another solid, nice DoD fan-fought campaign. Shout out to the mod. Shout out to the mod maker, Danuka, and all his associates who also developed the mod. Great stuff. Fantastic. What more to say? The chat died. That's been the latest DoD fan-fought campaign. Gran Colombia's next. I wish Spore was next. I wish subs happened on this fucking stream. I wish, but you can't always have them. I honestly slightly feel like having the sub goal has fucking decreased the amount of subs I would get. I don't know if I'll look at the analytics or anything, but Jesus Christ. You know? And it makes it... Adding the sub goal... I don't like the sub goal. I'm just going to say it, right? I don't like it. Because I come into every stream going, hey, look, I've got this amazing sub goal for this game I want to play, and it does fucking nothing. No one cares, apart from one or two people who might like to see Spore. Right? And it is so... It's demoralising to look at this fucking sub goal every day, and it barely inching closer and closer. It's shite. I don't want to fucking have it anymore. I'm not going to do another one. Okay, I tried. It was an interesting experiment. But I hate it, thanks. But anyway. And even if this goal fails, I will stick with it. If the goal fails, we don't get it by February. Maybe I want to stick by it, but maybe we'll come to Sport later, months later. We'll revisit the idea and I'll just play it. So that's the update on that. Shout out to the VOD crew if you made it this far. What are you all saying? What are you all up to? And what's next? You know what's next. I'm working on Bavaria Part 19. I don't have any alternate projects on the go at the moment. I can't think of any open TTD video or any variety. It's just pure Bavaria right now. I might look into a CWE follow-up with a slightly less topical timeline, you know, one in the actual Cold War. Denmark TTD. Well, I just said I had no plans on that, so... Right. I don't know. I tried to extend the ending to see if we could even get any subs here, but even that's not happening, so we will just go. I'll just leave. Bye. It was a pleasure. Great campaign. Bye.